Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
We are back here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room, coming to you live from the city beautiful Burr Ridge, Illinois, for the 3 p.m. edition of this wonderfully exciting time to break some boxes here today in the UA Live Break Room. Robbie Lopez over there to my left, Rob Hill in the host seat once again on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch here in the UA Live Break Room, getting ready for our 3 o'clock edition. You guys were unfreaking believable in the 12 o'clock slate, and we are getting ready to run things back to back here at UA, and none of that can be possible without the generosity of you wonderful folks out there in the world. So if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe on Twitch and YouTube. Turn on that notification bell. 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., which is what you're currently going to be watching for the next 2+ hours. The 6 p.m. primetime show tonight with Dom Pellegrini and Common Enchev in the host seat. And not tonight, but usually we're not going to have the UA After Dark series going on tonight at midnight, unfortunately. Due to just some scheduling conflicts, we got some newbies that are going to be some fresh blood in the waters here at UA in the next upcoming weeks. But hopefully next Friday, that man Robbie Lopez will be back in the host chair.
Josh is gone.
Well, that's what I'm alluding to. Well, that's what I'm alluding to. Yes, but we do have some new people that are coming in here at UA that are going to be getting their toes dipping into the water here for the first time here at UA. So I'm really excited to get into that. But Robbie had some nice downtime to get some lunch into us. So did you enjoy your break?
Yeah, it was a good break. I was out there putting together some lockers, so.
Oh no! You're the locker guy out there, huh?
Yep, that's me.
Nice, very cool. I was looking at that when I walked by. I was like, wow, these look like a very needed thing here. It fits in the nice space over there,
yes.
So looks very good. So I'm excited to see how that's going to be. But I'm even more excited to see how you wonderful people are going to attack the break room here today. We got that brand new black and blue full-size authentic and Speed Flex series, folks. That is going on here.
What's up, Arthur?
What's going on, AT? Good to see you, Arthur. By the way, Arthur, big-time winner earlier on. You ended up winning not only that Zach Thomas, which closed out the Right Stuff series, which led to us having this brand new black and blue series, but you were rewarded for some Chase Wheelspin money as well. So not sure if you saw that earlier, my friend, but congratulations to you. 21 headliners, Robbie. 30 total boxes in that black and blue series. And have you been naughty or have you been nice this holiday season?
Whoa.
That's for us to actually determine here at UA. We have 18 boxes left available there. 9 total headliners, 1 in 2 chance. We got some great headliners still available coming your way. But before that, we obviously have to get ourselves situated by getting our dice roll action. And this might not be Vegas, but we're going to roll out some lucky dice numbers.
That is true.
To get something going on here at UA. So we had 7, Robbie, for the last show. What are you feeling?
Let's go 10.
10's
Roll me a 10.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to back you up on that. Let's
Roll
double
me a
down.
10.
Let's do that together.
Eight. Son of a gun.
8. You know what? If I clicked it with my left index finger instead of my
why
right.
I don't go play craps. I don't play craps for the reason like this, because I always crap out.
But I know that a lot of people are not going to be crapping out here in the break room today.
Are you sure? I don't know. I'm not really.
Casinos are they're a very unforgiving mistress, to say the least. So if you've gone to the casinos enough, everybody has that one story where they had that one good night, but they only have one story. It's never a continuous thing where they have all these stories. It's like you have that one magical night and then everything else you never talk about, you know? So that's the way that I feel about casinos, and that's the way I feel about my parlays as well. It's like you'll hear me talk about one parlay and then it's like, Rob, I haven't heard from you in 3 weeks. What's up? I'll be like, well, you could probably assume why I'm not talking about my bets. And Arthur, he said, I want something and the wheel. Yes, you did, my friend. So if you want to go back and rewatch that, actually, taking a look at the winner sheet for you real quick, my friend.
$76.
Yes, 76 big ones, man.
$76 sitting in your store credit. I'm looking at it right now, Arthur. It's in your store credit. So don't ask me how you look into store credit. All I know is that a lot of people say you'll see it at the end of your checkout. Apparently, they'll ask you if you want to use your store credit. I don't know. Right. I've never seen it, so I don't know.
So because of the bylaws from Robbie and myself, we cannot participate in checking out certain things at UA, but actually not certain things, but all things. But Robbie is right. So once you do go to the checkout cart, when you end up adding your break spots in there, it should be applied. Should be applied in there. So Arthur, if you want to go back to the 1 hour and 5 minute mark of our 12 o'clock show on YouTube or Twitch, you'll be very happy with the item that you won. Yep. I saw store credit, so there you go. So
you saw it.
So we're all ready to get set here for the 3 o'clock show, except for right there. As soon as you mention it, bada bing, bada boom. Got that all set and ready for you guys. Don't think that we forgot about one of the most important parts of the show here at UA. And you guys kicked so much serious butt because me and Robbie decided to spoil you guys by giving you 2 chase wheel spins last show, and you knocked it out of the park. That was our right stuff and our naughty or nice. And you guys took one way out of here. And let's see if we can match the same luck here. The naughty or nice is going to be running it back here, and then the black and blue series. No reason why we can't make some serious headway on that. Very rarely, guys, do we ever have a series here at UA where a headliner reaches the number 2, where the first digit starts with the number 2. We have 21. Hey, blackjack, there you go. Maybe it's somebody's lucky day. Offer some blackjack in here. 21 out of 30 available boxes, Robbie Lopez, in that black and blue series. And it looks like we're already starting to see some people try to crack into it and get this out of a first break. Again, the chase wheel spin. All you have to do is get into this series. You don't have to win in this particular break to get a part of the chase wheel spin. All you have to do is have your name in your hat as a chance to win some UA credit at the end of the show. Eight spots left to go in the double. In the single for this black and blue, we have 8 as well, Robbie Lopez. But in the quad box, guys, somebody wants to go quadding here. Must be a leg day on Friday. 5 spots left to go in the quads for the black and blue. But before that, it looks like, do we have a jersey that's going to be ready? Just because I see that is
2 to go.
2 to go. Okay.
Yeah, Rachel got in with 4 spots.
Gotcha. I'm just seeing. Hold on. Let me just keep refreshing this. Maybe it's showing up as sold out on the live break page. So could be the website. So, but if there are 2 spots to go, then there are 2 spots to go there in that hard count jersey break. But let's get ourselves started. In that black and blue series, guys, let's go quadding, shall we? $356 is an absolute steal. So most standard speed flexes go for a bare minimum of about $650 to $700. Most will not go below the number 7 in terms of 700. Most will start at 700, regardless of who the name is. You are getting 4 boxes that are getting broken into at $356, and these are a slew of speed flexes and authentics Let's talk about it. All photoed headliners are available and ready to go, guys. I like to think whenever you have a brand new series such as this, you are the first people at the dinner table. I see 22 people eyeballing the screen right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You are the first people at the buffet. Load up that plate as much as you can before other people start to file in behind you. Andre Johnson, Andre 3000, is going to be a part of a photoed headliner hit in the AFC South. Top 10 all-time in receiving yards. Andre Johnson, I will go out on a limb and say he is the most underrated wide receiver of all time. I think him, Steve Smith, and Steve Largent are probably the three most, I don't want to say disrespected because they're all Hall of Famers. They all have gotten their just due. Steve Smith finally. But for Andre Johnson, he recently just got inducted. The guy's best quarterback over the course of his career, Robbie, was Matt Schaub. No Matt Schaub slander here, but again, if you played over 15 years in your career like Andre Johnson did, you definitely should have at least somebody just a skosh better in the pocket than Matt Schaub, but it didn't deter him from becoming multiple-time Pro Bowler, multiple-time All-Pro, and obviously a first ballot Hall of Famer, the greatest Houston Texan of all time available in this series. Now, I will go out and say that I don't believe that Brett Favre is the best quarterback in Green Bay Packers history. However, I will say, without a shadow of a doubt, that Brett Favre is the most popular player in Green Bay Packers history. The gunslinger, he was an absolute icon, not just for the jeans that he wore in Wrangler ads, but Robbie, he was one of the toughest SOBs. He was somebody that you honestly felt honored every single Sunday to go out and watch on the football field. This guy would play through broken bones, cuts, bruises, lacerations. There wasn't a single thing that number 4 wouldn't play through. The guy has thrown for the 5th most touchdowns in NFL history. Arthur said, thank you guys for another jersey, up to 6 now. Arthur, buddy, keep building up that PC collection, my friend. Again, speaking of the jerseys, Art, you getting that Zach Thomas. We good?
Oh, yeah, you're good.
All right, awesome. You getting that Zach Thomas jersey, bringing that up to 6. You know, feel free to use some of that $76 in store credit, man, to either get, if you want to get into the jerseys, you can get up to 3 jersey spots with that store credit. We have Ricky Williams, Edgerrin James, CeeDee Lamb, Brian Urlacher, Emmitt Smith, Lawrence Taylor, and Len Dawson as photoed headliners, with Thurman Thomas and Devin Hester as secondary headliners in those jerseys. I will get to that series in just a moment here, Art. Again, just some food for thought for you there. Other headliners we got. We're talking about an all-time Green Bay Packer legend in Brett Favre. How about a guy who was one of the greatest Green Bay Packers ever at the wide receiver position in Davante Adams? Me and Don Pellegrini last Tuesday, Robbie, we got into a nice discussion about who was the greatest Green Bay Packer wide receiver ever. You could go with Antonio Freeman, Sterling Sharp, and me and Don both agreed that it would be, at their best, it would probably be Davante Adams. However, he is on a custom speed flex here with the Los Angeles Rams. He unfortunately was not in the lineup last night. Who knows? Maybe he would have ended up making a difference in that game. He always does. But it was not the offense that led to the Rams in a shocking defeat last night at the hands of their division rivals in the Seattle Seahawks. But Tay has had a late career revitalization. He is now top 10 all-time in receiving touchdowns in NFL history, thanks to his excellence this year alongside Matthew Stafford, who appears to be the odds-on favorite to win MVP after his dominant performance last night in the Seattle region. How about Kurt Warner, a guy that has an MVP next to his name? We have him on an STS Authentic for, of course, there's no way that I could host a show without having at least one Arizona Cardinal, right? As a photoed headliner. We got the underdog in KW, Kurt Warner, won an MVP, of course, with those aforementioned Rams. A part of the Air Coryell offense. Excuse me, not the Air Coryell, my mistake. The Dick Vermeil and Mike Martz led offense with these St. Louis Rams, the greatest show on turf. The former Super Bowl champion as well with those Rams. Alex said, what's available on the goal line diamond? What's going on, AC? Good to see you, Alex Clark. Here's the thing, Alex. 2 hidden gems are available. All 8 spots are available in that division break. Here's the kicker, though, Alex. Once those diamonds do get bought out, there are hidden gems. Reminder, all Authentics guys are better in the Diamond Series. Don't let that deter you, AC. I was telling a story last show about how Doc Rivers ended up winning a Lawrence Taylor authentic once upon a time in one of his first breaks here as a hidden gem. That could easily be you. As soon as that Diamond Series does go out the door, a brand new vault will end up entering the room at the same price point as well. So just a little food for thought for you there, Alex. This is the brand new Black and Blue series that we got going on, by the way, that you're looking at in front of you, which, by the way, lower price point than the Diamonds. If you don't want to pay $103 for that single, we have $89 for Authentics and Speed Flexes, just like in the Diamond series, at an even lower price point. So keep this in mind. All pictures in front of you guys on your screen are still available in this series. Kurt Warner on that STS Authentic, as I mentioned. How about Derrick Henry? A guy that led the league twice in rushing for the Tennessee Titans. Was a part of some very good Tennessee Titans teams that, unfortunately, Robbie, are they're going to be going by the sands of time. Of course, during the Mahomes, Reed, and Kelsey dynasty of the Kansas City Chiefs from the mid to late 2010s and into the early to mid 2020s now. The Tennessee Titans one year, I believe that was 2019, they were the number 1 seed behind an MVP level, near 2,000-yard performance from King Henry. We have him available on a authentic here for the Tennessee Titans for the second all-time leading rusher in Titans history. Has Saquon been pulled? Yes. Yes, Saquon Barkley has been pulled from that Diamond series. That was on a Rave Speed Flex. I was on air. Got to remember when that was. That was earlier on this week. When that Saquon was pulled, Alex, he was indeed pulled from that Diamond series. Bo Nix, we had him pulled on a Speed Flex in that Naughty or Nice, Robbie, as a part of that quad earlier on today. We got him back on a Speed Flex in this series as well. Shout out to Bo Nix, the 5-year college quarterback and second-year pro. Robbie, he has won exactly 78, I looked up this number in between shows, 78% of games that Bo Nix has started in his pro career, he has won. Regardless of what you might think of the guy, he has authored some of the best quarterbacks. He's authored some of the best comebacks in the NFL over the last 2 years, and he is the number 1 seed right now in the AFC. Nobody would have expected that going into Week 16 at the start of the year. How about the baddest MFer in NFL history in Lawrence Taylor on an STS Authentic? The salute to service for the D-GOAT. You can see the standard inscription there for Lawrence Taylor, one of the greatest football players of all time, arguably the greatest on the defensive side of the ball. His peak in the 80s for the New York Football Giants definitely stands the test of time, one of the greatest ever in Lawrence Taylor. Here's a guy that I think is going to be a lid that everybody's going to be chasing, Robbie. And if you have not bought into the series yet, and you're one of the 22 people that are watching the screen, you definitely have to get out your pocketbooks for this one. If you are a historical nerd like Robbie and I are when it comes to the NFL, Jim Brown has got to be the guy that you are getting your pocketbooks out for in the series. Of course, on an AFC North hit, a 3-time MVP at the running back position. The definition of somebody that if you could go into a time machine, you could go back in time and you can watch with your own 2 eyes play football, it would be Jim Brown. An Olympian, probably the greatest athlete to ever come out of the University of Syracuse, a lacrosse star, a basketball star, a track and field star in his time at Syracuse. Obviously, he made his headway and his historic excellence on the gridiron in the NFL, one of the OGs for football. And I mentioned this in the last show, and I have to mention it here, because Jim Brown recently passed away, his signature on any type of memorabilia is now going to carry that much more weight. On top of that, guys, it is a custom drip Cleveland Browns Speed Flex. This is not your run-of-the-mill Speed Flex that we have here in this series. Is the Davante Adams black and blue lid supposed to be a Ram? That's a great question, Arthur. It is indeed that is an LA Ram lid. I know that might, you got a lot of different color schemes going at you. I almost want to call that like a cotton candy Speed Flex from how many different colors you get in there. But yes, that is a Los Angeles Ram for Davante Adams. Some other great lids we got. How about a Lunar Authentic for our guy Jackson Smith-Njigba? If you watched the best regular season game of the year occur last night, JSN was in the middle of all of that. They were down 16 points at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and the Seattle Seahawks did not disappoint their home fans. A Rashid Shaheed, a special teams touchdown, and JSN eventually brought them all the way back and helped lead them to an overtime victory last night. An absolutely awesome ball game. JSN currently the wide receiving leader in receiving yards in the NFL this season. How about Jared Goff? Jared Goff, man, just an absolutely awesome quarterback for the Detroit Lions. He's been one of the best throwers of the football ever since he got traded for Detroit, a part of that Matthew Stafford trade a number of years ago. Top 5 in QBR ever since he's gotten traded to the Detroit Lions. Brian Urlacher, one of the biggest monsters of the Midway for the Chicago Bears in the 2000s, one of the speed flexes we have in the series. Going for just $89, the recent Hall of Fame inductee. I didn't actually learn my alphabet until I started here at Ultimate Autographs, and this is the guy that helped me learn my alphabet. I learned it by going A, B, C, D, Lamb. You can end up following along with the alphabet and placing your dollar bills into this series, guys, for a beautiful Slate Authentic for the Dallas Cowboys #1 option in C.D. Lamb. And absolutely, what did you call this lid in the last show, Robbie, for this Terrell Davis for the Denver Broncos?
Retro. A
very nice retro authentic there for the Denver Broncos former MVP running back. Chad Ochocinco on a great throwback authentic as well for the former Bengals #1 wide receiver. And then LaDainian Tomlinson, the former MVP as well in the authentic. We got some great secondary headliners as well, and Antonio Gates, Dwight Freeney, Zeke Elliott, Jonathan Taylor, AJ Green, and Alvin Kamara
Here they come.
as well.
Here they come.
So, guys, we got some breaks to get into. We got a great jersey break to get ourselves in here as well. So, thank you guys so much. And then after that, a naughty or nice single. So, thank you guys all very much. Very, very cool to see. The chat is active. Everybody is active here. Welcome in Robbie Lopez and Rob Hill right by your side today. So, going to go into the randomizer, guys. 7 was the last show. 8 is what's going to bring us home in this show. So, for the jerseys, 9 headliners, 24 total boxes. We got some all-time greats in that bad boy. Going to ask for a box number in just a quick moment now that we're done randomizing here.
All right, folks, we are 3 to go in that quad box black and blue. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 to go. 4 to go in that black and blue quad box.
21 headliners, 30 boxes. That is going to be going very, very quickly. Jonathan Taylor as a secondary headliner is Crady. Mr. Leciotto, great to see you, Alfredo, on this fine Friday afternoon. That is very crazy. The guy that's going to lead the NFL in rushing yards, most likely for the second time in his career, is indeed a secondary headliner. Robbie, I will take care of you, my man. The orders are pumping in. Rachel,
I got it.
Going with, sure?
Yeah.
All right, 17. 17, my friend, for the jerseys. You are right, time, Robbie. Shows me 3 to go. Hey, Polis, another day, another break. How are you doing? Thank you. And the quads? Is that what Michael was?
3 to go in the quads.
Very, very nice. 3 to go in that black and blue quads, guys. Nothing like stretching out your quads in a break to get yourself started off on a Friday. But we got ourselves a jersey to get into first and foremost here. 9 headliners, 24 boxes. Let's see if you guys can beat the odds and have them in your favor. Rachel with the box color magic. Let's start off with her divisions, I believe. Yeah, she has half the spots in this break. NFC North, NFC West, AFC North, and the AFC West for Rachel Nowicki. Michael Mitchell, good to see Eminem back in the room in the NFC South. Christopher Hove, he's had himself quite a first day of school here in the UA Live break room. He's in the NFC East. Christian Kesseru, Christian Kesseru in the AFC South. And Bradley Burr, no relation to Bill, as we found out earlier today. Good luck, everybody. Box number 17. take this off the ticker actually for you guys. Get so excited to do some of these breaks that changing the ticker is the last thing on my mind. Let's see what we got. Oh, and what we got is a goodie, an oldie, but a goodie, as I like to say. We like this guy so much, Robbie. He is actually in a different series besides this one. We talked about him a lot in the last show because a quad box happened in the Naughty or Nice in the last show. And this guy is one of the speed flexes in there instead. We got him on the team that I would say he's probably most known for. A multiple-time Pro Bowler, one of the greatest University of Miami Hurricanes ever. It's Edgerrin James. Edgerrin James on a gorgeous Indianapolis Colts hit. One spot is all Christian Kesseru needed to get us started off in a blazing hot way as he bursts out of the backfield with a headliner hit, Robbie Lopez.
Yep.
Awesome. I mean, he's on the edge right now. He's on the edge of a victory.
Living on the edge
of glory. And that's what Christian's feeling right now, man. Very, very awesome hit out there for our guy in Mr. Christian Kesseru. I've seen Christian play a few times. And
You were right. The right time, Robbie.
Yes, sir.
Shows me 3 to go.
I think this is the first time I've seen Christian pick up a win on a show I have been on. Christian, I'm sure you've racked up some wins at other shows,
Christian
my friend.
sister, what you do?
Congratulations, man. We started off with a jersey break in our last show, so keep the good vibes rolling, guys. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Make sure to fill up that live break page as we got our next series going on here in the Naughty or Nice. Have you made the UA Santa's nice list or the naughty list? One of you is about to find out as we got a single break going in here. Headliners for those jerseys as they are now reset. 8 headliners, 23 total boxes. Still some Hall of Famers and all-time greats to get going in that series, guys. Hopefully, I mean, it's hard to believe, Robbie. We are actually at the end of this weekend. Crazy. Just 2 more weeks left in
That's
2025, man.
Yes, sir.
You excited for your holiday plans this year, my man?
I'll probably be here. So no holiday plans for me.
So I'm the best holiday plans.
Working Christmas with Luke, so we are gonna be
Yeah?
we're gonna have a Christmas show. We're gonna
Look
be
at that.
rocking, we're rolling with these guys.
Woo.
And then I don't know for New Year's. I don't know what's going on for New Year's. So
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I know that you guys did the for those that by the way, I'm gonna ask for one box number for you folks in this Naughty or Nice.
because I believe we have not missed a show here in 2025, so we may repeat. We might actually. Yeah, we are going to repeat 2024. Because
Okay.
2024 was the first year me and Ricky made UA history. We were the first two to keep UA on for 365 days. We didn't have a show other than like the time for the holiday party, but
Yeah.
we always had a show.
Yeah.
So we were on practically every single day.
That's a Cal Ripken streak that is going on right now.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
seriously like that's just a dedication to you guys because you guys deserve it, right?
Yeah.
And also the generosity of Luke and Robbie. They if for those that tuned in almost a month ago to the day on Thanksgiving, Robbie and Luke were kind enough. 3 by the way, yes. Do it for Dale. Do it for Mr. Earnhardt. Do it for Dale, Mr. Earnhardt. But Luke and Robbie were great on Thanksgiving as well. I tuned into a little bit of that for both of you gentlemen for 2 shows on there. We don't know what's going on for the Christmas show as of yet with that, but obviously anytime that Robbie's going to be on there, you guys are definitely going to be in for a Christmas Day surprise. So that's going to be great. Feel free to let Robbie and I know in the chat as well, by the way, guys. What do your holiday plans look like? Hopefully it's spent with you at UA. You know, you got the family around, you got everybody coming in from out of town, or maybe you're somewhere else. Guess what? You can watch us on your phone. Pull us up on a tablet, on your monitor, on your big screen. Hell,
on the TV.
Yeah, on the TV, front center, volume all the way up.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch Elf. I don't want to watch It's a Wonderful Life. I don't want to watch A Christmas Story.
Oh, those are good movies. They're good movies.
I want to watch The Ultimate Autograph Story. That's what I want to watch for Christmas this year. Let's see whose Christmas is about to get that much better, Robbie. Naughty or nice single. We came into this particular show 1 in 2 chance of a headliner, my friend. 9 boxes, 18 boxes, 9 headliners. Tobias Walter in the NFC North with Rachel Nowicki in the NFC South and the NFC East. Richard Cannon in the NFC West. Chanel Cable. What's going on, Chanel? Favorite team, favorite player who caught your eye in this series. First timer, good luck to you. Wow, a lot of first timers. Michael Polis in the AFC South. Jenny Clark, Jenny, and Kimberly Script. Kimberly, remember you from the last show, girl. You came in with a lot of awesome questions. I remember you did say you had the 118 to spend.
Yep.
So now I know exactly where that went right into this series. Hopefully you're rewarded for it, my friend. AFC West spot's a great one to be in. This question goes out to you, Jenny and Chanel. Favorite player, favorite team.
Jenny.
Feel free to let us know. UA earbuds at my aunt's house. There you go, Rich.
What you doing, Jenny?
Jenny. Hopefully you got a good box win here, Jenny. LMAO, that's a good call, Kane. Yeah, right? Yes, sir. He's got to be tapped in, man. You know, a lot of people... I've actually had my stepbrother. He actually was tuning into one of our shows. He runs a Chinese restaurant in the town that I live in. But one of the first shows I was on, Robbie, he actually had an earpiece in, and he was listening the entire night while I was dealing with customers. So it's a very it's a more common thing than you think, but a very smart way of going about it. Come on, baby, hunt that JT, Kaner, and Richard. Well, I'll tell you this, Robbie. Oh, let's freaking go. This is my guy. This is my guy. So, one of my favorites, so I'm a big-time gamer, and this was my favorite football game growing up. ESPN NFL 2K5, Terrell Owens on the front cover, and for some reason, Robbie, I always gravitated towards this team because I like their color scheme, I like the way that their team played. They had Carson Palmer and John Kitna at the helm of this team, Rudy Johnson and Corey Dillon in the backfield, TJ Huzman-Zeta on the left side, and this guy was on the right side of that offense. Chad Johnson on an absolutely gorgeous game day authentic. This is a beautiful alternate white and black stripe kitty cat helmet. Look at that, man. They're alt whites. Look, I mean, I love we saw the orange and black earlier with Anthony Munoz on that personal rep, but man, whoo! This is great, man. This is an awesome win for Chanel.
Yeah.
Chanel, first time.
Chanel Cable.
Yeah, I was going to say first time, first buy-in, first win. Welcome in, Chanel. I'm telling you right now, Robbie, this is like the Hotel California. Once you end up checking in, you don't want to leave. You're not even allowed to leave. So Ocho Cinco going to Chanel. And by the way, this is the Naughty or Nice series. 2 things happen for you guys here. One thing, you got yourself a Chase Wheelspin for everybody in this series. And 2, we got that Naughty or Nice sticker. So we know that Chanel is a winner, Robbie, but we don't know if he or she's been naughty or nice.
Naughty or nice.
Let me see. Chad Johnson, though, man, a guy that was a Hall of Fame talent. Nice. Just did not have a long enough prime, in my opinion, to get himself considered into being a Hall of Famer, but a lot of the people that lined up against Chad will say that he had some of the fastest feet getting off the line of scrimmage in NFL history. So.
You could get him in the black and blue on that beautiful orange with the... there we go. Oh, there we go.
Always comes back.
So, yeah. He's in that black and blue. Go get him. 3 to go in that quad. 3 to go in the quad. I jump in it.
You got to. Got to nosedive right into it. Woo! Let's see what we got here. So Chad Johnson is nice. But is Chanel nice or naughty? And unfortunately, not going to make Santa's nice list this year.
No.
But that's A-okay.
A-okay.
That's A-okay. You know what? Getting Chad Johnson on your first hit in your first play, that is more than fine with me. I'm going to keep my guy Chad in the product camp for the time being. But I don't know if Chad's going to make the show because I know that quad is going to be coming up and there's going to be a lot of goodies to come out of there. So Some of the comments in the chat. Nice hit, White Tiger. Nice hit, rookie. Yeah, welcome in. Very, very nice hits. So, no other breaks as of right now, but I know there are going to be some lining up right around the corner for you folks. Let's take a gander, shall we? So, as Robbie just alluded to, and our guy Swain Train.
This Swain Train?
3 spots to go in that black and blue quad. Again, 21 headliners. So let's nosedive right into this here. There are so many possibilities. It feels like we're playing the lottery, guys. The possibilities are endless with the double, triple, and quad. So my job is to try to find a quad up from headliners. And Robbie, just from looking at the graphic, Brett Favre, Rave Speed Flex. You have a Jared Goff, Slate Authentic, and a Brian Urlacher Speed Flex. That is all in the NFC North. Do we have any NFC North secondary headliners? It does not look like we do, but hell, 3 triple ups. And again, guys, we do have 9 hidden gems as well that, of course, could always be an NFC North hit. So there's a quad possibility potentially there. Let's go out west. Devontae Adams Custom Speed Flex. Kurt Warner STS Authentic. Mitch, I know you were looking to play in this, my friend. We got that as an NFC West right there. Jackson Smith Njigba on the Lunar Authentic. So that's 3 photoed headliners in the NFC West. And then in the secondary headliners, same deal. But then we still got 3 photoed headliners right there. Looking throughout, how about the guy we just pulled? I want to see him again. Just because we're not airing right now on ESPN 8 The Ocho doesn't mean we can't get more Ocho action. Let's get Chad back out here in the AFC North to go alongside Jim Brown. Wouldn't that be nice? On a custom drip speed flex. That is an absolute gorgeous looking lid right there. I know we got another Bengals great wide receiver, AJ Green, as a secondary headliner. So 3 AFC North headliners right there. Just looking at a couple others, we got Andre Johnson as an AFC South hit. I know we've talked about this a lot in the chat. Andre Johnson and Jonathan Taylor joining the AFC South. How about Dwight Freeney, the D-Train? Top 5 all-time in sacks on an Indianapolis Colt. You have 2 of the best Colts in recent memory, and Taylor and Freeney lining up here in the secondary headliners. And as I mentioned, that Andre Johnson as a photoed headliner. So that's 3 right there, man. I'm just trying to connect all of the dots here as much as I can. CeeDee Lamb and Lawrence Taylor in the NFC East. So that's 2 off the bat. Oh, and Derrick Henry. So there you go, Robbie. We got our first quad up possibility. Derrick Henry, Andre Johnson, Dwight Freeney, and Jonathan Taylor. 4 for 4. I'm gonna rename one of you guys Wendy's if you end up getting a 4 for 4 hit on that smackadoodle-doo. NFC East possibilities in this series. Lawrence Taylor and CeeDee Lamb in photoed headliners. And then in the secondaries, we got Zeke. Feed me. Feed me. A great triple-up hit and a quad-up possibility there. Alvin Kamara, of course, is going to be on a NFC South with the New Orleans Saints. Let's see what else we got for NFC South love here. NFC South, that looks like that might be it for that in the NFC South. AFC West, we have Bo Nix and LaDainian Tomlinson. So that, and Terrell Davis right there in the triple ups. Ty Percival, what's going on, Ty? We're just going over this this brand new black and blue series, my friend. 21 headliners and 30 boxes for you. Bo Nix, Terrell Davis, and LaDainian Tomlinson in the AFC West. And then, yeah, Antonio Gates as well. So, guys, AFC West and AFC South, we have 2 separate quad-up possibilities just from headliners alone. That is a very, very rare scenario for you folks to get yourself involved in. And thank God my long-winded soliloquy did not go for nothing. Somebody did buy into that quad. Thank you guys very much. 2 spots to go in that quad box. 7 to go in the double up. You guys heard all of the quad up possibilities. So think of it like that. 2 different divisions, AFC South and the AFC West, have already a quad spot in the headliners. You just multiply it by 2.
How do you see it?
What's up?
There it is.
And then we have 8 different double ups just in those 2 divisions alone. So a lot of good stuff to go there, guys. How about the Naughty or Nice? We just saw that Naughty or Nice single, which resulted in this bad mamma jamma. As a secondary headliner in Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco. 17 boxes and 8 headliners to go in this bad boy. What we got left in it in terms of headliners, we got some great stuff, guys. We have a custom paint job here on the Speed Flex, a custom drip Speed Flex for, in my opinion, the second greatest linebacker of all time in Ray Lewis. Give you guys a quick look at what Mr. Lewis looks like. We already had a University of Miami Hurricane in Edgerrin James get pulled on a Colts jersey. Let's get another Hurricane out to join him in Ray Lewis.
Oh, that thing is nice.
It is nice. It is nice indeed, my friend.
It's a little different drip, though.
Yeah.
I call it more like icicles, kind of like an icicle drip.
I like that. Yeah. The thing that I like is that it's not symmetrical. Everything is like the drip part of it. Like you got one that goes all the way to the bottom, one that's in the middle, right by the QR cert in the back. They're all at different levels, which is like what Robbie just said, an icicle drip level look here. Other headliners that we got available for you folks. How about this guy? This man got paid. All this guy does is cook up touchdowns. He goes by the name of James Cook. In this headliner. He got a 4-year, $40+ million guaranteed contract. I know Joshua Bateman must have been very happy about that going into the year. He is currently second in the NFL in rushing yards. And if the Buffalo Bills want any chance of making their first Super Bowl appearance since, I believe, 1993, there's a 94. It's either 94, 93, or 94. They're going to need to rely on James Cook and obviously Josh Allen's excellence. But James Cook is the biggest part of that offense, not named Josh Allen. He has been absolutely awesome. He is in the series on a standard authentic. How about Edgerrin James? Again, like I said, we just pulled him out on a jersey. His other team that he played for, part of his great NFL career, on a beautiful Arizona Cardinals Speed Flex, and Edgerrin James feel the edge this holiday season with one of the better Cardinals running backs in a recent memory. We got this guy as a secondary headliner in the black and blue. How about as a Speed Flex here in this series in Jonathan Taylor, baby, JT, the former Wisconsin Badger. And just a second year in the league, he led the league in rushing. He is looking to run back to the top of the leaderboards and do that again in 2025, 2026. Here with the Indianapolis Colts on a gorgeous AFC South hit. You got the classic all-white Indianapolis Colts base model here on the main color for the lid. And then one of my favorite colored visors that you have available, that look of the horseshoe blue on that custom visor there. Absolutely gorgeous for Jonathan Taylor. Baker Mayfield, he's going to have to look to bake up some touchdowns this upcoming weekend. It is a clash for a division collision for the top of the NFC South supremacy down in South Beach, as the Panthers and Buccaneers will go toe-to-toe. Both 7-7 teams. Baker Mayfield, ever since he went down to Tampa Bay, his job was simply to replace the greatest to ever do it in Tom Brady, and he has done that in the best way that he possibly could. One of the best postseason quarterbacks in recent memory in Baker Mayfield, and one of the most reliable guys as well on a very nice standard authentic here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. My favorite lid in this series, Robbie, has got to be this guy. It's got to be Steve Young. Steve Young, one of my all-time favorites, the multiple-time Super Bowl champion, a former Super Bowl MVP, has the most touchdowns ever thrown in a Super Bowl contest. We got a paintball splash on that Speed Flex there for Steve Young. Also, some really great 49ers themed honeycomb designs as well. You get all of the classic colors for the 49ers in this bad boy here. Again, guys, this level of customization on a Speed Flex, a Steve Young standard Speed Flex, would probably go for about $850 to $900 bare minimum. But this, with the customizations, we're talking about something north of probably $1,500 to $2,000, depending on who you talk to for this awesome Steve Young item here for just $118. Last photo headliner we got is that LaDainian Tomlinson lunar authentic that we got available, a part of his great time as a San Diego Charger. Chad Johnson, no longer available. Why is he no longer available? Because he's right next to me on the table. That just got pulled not too long ago. Jamal Charles, however, still is the great Kansas City Chief running back. Ty said it looks like ice cream melting. Yeah. I don't know what type of purple ice cream there is to consume out there, Ty, but what would be purple ice cream?
You ever had purple ice cream?
Oh, wait. I can picture it, but I can't think of the name of it. Oh, I have. I've had, you ever had Purple Cow? Like the brand Purple Cow ice cream?
No.
It's really, really good.
Baskin Robbins used to have a purple ice cream back in the day.
Baskin Robbins is goated, man. I almost said Stone Cold. Cold Stone. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Cold Stone. Great ice cream as well. We got 33 people live on the stream, guys. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Rob Hill on the mic alongside Robbie Lopez as well. In the producer seat on the ones and twos, I can see Robbie is eyeballing that 3-team trade that went down today in the big leagues between Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, and Houston. I saw that Brandon Lau, the newest Pittsburgh Pirate, taking his talents to the Steel City. That was an interesting 3-way trade that went down. Other series that we got going on, guys. We got 7 to go in these jerseys. We saw the Edger and James photoed headliner go earlier. How about the Ricky Williams 420 Blaze It, baby? Hitting holes, smoking bowls, and never paying his tolls. That was Ricky Williams' motto. He is a photoed headliner for just $29, alongside ABCD Lamb, the number 1 wideout for the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Urlacher. Both of these guys appearing in different series in CD Lamb and Brian Urlacher. Brian Urlacher, guys, my first time seeing him on a speed flex in my time here at UA. I've been here for over just a touch over 3 months. First time I'm seeing Urlacher on a speed flex. He's in the black and blue for just $89 on a single. Make sure to make note of that for the Hall of Fame linebacker. How about the all-time leading rusher in the NFL for just $29? And Emmitt Smith, one of the best to ever do it. Lawrence Taylor, also available in that black and blue on an STS Authentic. He is here on the classic red, white, and blue New York Giants throwback jerseys. And Len Dawson, the former Washington name redacted starting quarterback back in the day. Thurman Thomas and Devin Hester. Devin Hester's badass, man. The greatest returner, punt, and kick returner of all time, Robbie Lopez.
Want to go in that quad box now, folks. Want to go.
Let's go quadding, baby. Let's go quadding. Want to go. That is going to happen. Who was in that quad break, my friend?
Zach Lopez, Dalton Culver, Alfredo, Michael the Schwain Train, Christopher Hove, and now Kelly Hansen just jumped in.
So, hit me up for the Ricky Williams package helmet jersey football. Make sure to reach out to Michael for all of your Ricky Williams needs. So, Robbie just listed off a lot of different people, just one singular spot. Zach, Kelly, Dalton, Michael got 2. But and ensure your chances, guys. Ensure your spot. $356. If you are somebody with just one spot, this final spot can ensure you at least one helmet, if not getting multiple series, guys. This is a quad-up spot. Again, I listed out 2 different series in the AFC South and the AFC West with a possibility of getting 4 different players in a headliner package. I talked about the AFC West consisting of Bo Nix, LaDainian Tomlinson, Terrell Davis, and Antonio Gates. The AFC South, Andre Johnson, Derrick Henry as a part of some AFC South hits. And then in the secondary headliner, somehow, someway, Jonathan Taylor and Dwight Freeney. So if you end up landing in one of those 2 spots, very good chance a headliner can go your way. We have 21 of those to go, guys, in those bad boys. We already have some Chase Wheelspin money going out. Thanks for that Naughty or Nice single that came out, which, again, led to this beautiful Chad Johnson single. Don't stop now, boys and girls. Make sure to continue to go into this Naughty or Nice series. 8 spots to go in the quad for that. 5 to go in the double and 7 to go in the single. Let's talk about the double ups here as we wait for that quad box to break. Live break number 3. Naughty or Nice. We have some great ratios still to go in this series. 17 boxes, 8 headliners remaining. Again, we got the Ray Lewis, James Cook, Edger and James, Jonathan Taylor, Baker Mayfield, Steve Young, and LaDainian Tomlinson. Well, we're going to have to put a quick moratorium on this, Robbie, because thanks to the update from Sean Nelson, we are sold out on that quad box.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Way to freaking go, guys. Who's closed that sucker out, Rob?
Let's see. Well, it'd be probably the one guy who started it. Well, Zach Lopez.
Zach Lopez, baby.
He said, Mr. Schwain Train, not so fast. You think you're going to get an extra win? I don't think so. I want an extra chance, too.
Well, I know why Zach wants to get in the series. He ended our last show, Robbie, if you remember, on some seriously good luck. That practice squad double that he got, he had a Mike Evans speed flex and a Michael Vick jersey with just one spot. So he must feel like today is his lucky day, and hopefully it is. So, guys, I'm going to need 4 numbers. Again, guys, keep in mind, all 30 boxes are available. B and B. Let's see some hits, says Raisin Kane. And look at that. Michael Swain, he already had that embedded in his keyboard. We're going with 8, 16, 24, and 27. Sounds good, my man. I'm going to take that off the ticker. I'm excited, man. This is probably my favorite series to do. So feel free if anybody remembers this. This was probably maybe 2 or 3 B&B series ago, but it was a Saturday morning. It was myself and Chinmay, and we were going crazy with it on a Saturday morning, guys. It was really fun. We called it the Golden Eagle. Rich, I think you remember this because this is your team, the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a Jalen Hurts custom golden speed flex. It was insane. The standard base color for it was white. It had golden wings on it. It was awesome, man. It was probably my favorite lid that I've seen here at UA. Rich says he remembers it. Again, that's honestly what's made this my favorite series up to this point. So let's get this updated on the ticker for you guys. So let me see here. So 1 through 7. Let's get that to 9 through 15, 24 and 27, and then we will have 17 to 23. Then we will have 28 to 30. Looks good to me, guys. I tried so hard to win it. Yeah, Rich. Again, looking for guys like the Eagles. In this particular B&B, my friend, you know how literally we can get with Eagles items, but it looks like for your luck, my friend, that would have to come in a hidden gem when you do play in this particular series. So let's see what we got going on here. Going to randomize this for you guys. Zach, Dalton, Alfredo, Michael, Christopher, Kelly. Zach, you got 2 spots, my friend. Michael with 2. Everybody else with 1. So good luck to everybody. I honestly get that Christmas Eve feeling like the night before. You can't go to sleep. Can't go to sleep the night before Christmas.
You cannot go to sleep.
You definitely cannot because you're just so excited for what you're gonna have the next morning. I'll be honest. I was a mischievous kid growing up. I was an only child. So I was the best and worst that my family was ever gonna get. That was literally the golden rule. Like every household has a golden rule. I was like, hey, Rob, you're the best and worst that we're ever going to get, so try not to F up too much. In saying that, I would always scratch the side of the wrapping paper, but I actually got so good with it. I did it for so long where, thank you, Robbie. 8, 16, 24, 27. Thank you, my man. I actually got so good with it, guys, that I kind of had an idea. I remember one year I got a PlayStation 4 a PlayStation 3 for Christmas, that I actually scratched the right part of the box that I knew exactly what it was, and nobody was the wiser. Nobody was the wiser. Unless my dad is tuning in right now, then I'm sorry, Pops, if I misled you. 8, 16, 24, 27. Dale Jr., DeBiff, Gordon, and Rusty Wallace numbers. Yeah. Swain, I am a Vikings fan. Are you wanting to do any helmet trades? I know you have some, just putting it out there, willing to make some trades. Robbie, thank you. See what we got here, guys. A black and blue series. We're all randomized. Make sure to sit back, relax, and strap it down. Get that popcorn ready. If this happens to be your name. Mr. Swain said, I do have a few. Hit me up, and I'll let you know when they arrive. Zach Lopez, buddy, let's start off with you. You close this this mug out. You got the NFC North and the AFC East. Christopher Hove with your one spot, my friend. You got the NFC South. How about the box caller man in the NFC East, Michael Swain in the NFC East and the AFC West? So the AFC West, Mike, I was mentioning that is one of the divisions that has 4 headliner possibilities. We've seen it happen before. Very rare. We've seen it happen before here in the UA Live Break Room. Alfredo Lisiotto in the NFC West, Kelly Hansen in the AFC North, and how about that other division spot I said they could have a quad possibility of headliners? Dalton Carver. And then we are good to go on that. So 30 boxes are going to quickly dissipate down to 26. Let's see how many of these bad boys are headliners. A lot of them have to be. Naturally, 21 of them out of 30. Good luck to everyone. Again, full-size helmets here. Authentics and speed flexes are abound in this series, guys. Let's see what we got. And again, keep in mind, black and blue also a part of the chase wheel spin, everyone. So we are going to have 2 separate chase wheel spins once again. You guys kick some serious, you know what. Woo! Speaking of kicking some serious, you know what, Robbie Lopez. I think this guy said this before every single game on Sunday. So Zach Lopez, I talked to you last show, if you were listening, my guy, about the Michael Vick jersey. I said that the guy that you pulled in the second part of your box break, in Michael Vick, was one of the 2 players that got me invested in football at such an early age. This guy that I have in this bag right here was the other half of the equation. The 2006 NFL MVP, one of the most electrifying running backs of all time. We have ourselves a first ballot Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson, on an absolutely beautiful STS Authentic. The greatest San Diego Charger of all time, Robbie, in my opinion. I think most of us would agree. We get some all-time great Chargers. Hell, we have Antonio Gates available as a secondary headliner. He might be next. Former teammates of LT. But one of my all-time favorites, he was a guy that was must-see TV every single Sunday. Robbie, his quarterback for many of those years in Phillip Rivers, just came back to play football, if you can believe that, this past Sunday. So congratulations to the Swain train. Way to go, Mike. First of maybe many coming your way.
Nice hit there, Swain train.
270, 953. So that is one of those aforementioned headliners. Very, very cool. STS awesome lid. Nice hit. Choo, choo, choo. Yep. Well, Mike has left the station. He has certainly left the station. It's LaDainian Tomlinson. I obviously have to keep it out. Robbie, if you don't mind just putting this on just like the other side, whenever you get a chance, my man. Because that is from the prior show, and something tells me we're going to be spoiled with a lot of good headliners on this table. He's the reason I wanted to play running back, LFG. Zach, running back, huh? No wonder you're in the quad series, dude. Quads have to be freaking massive to play running back. Let's see what we got going on. Nice hit indeed, Kelly Hansen. Kelly, good luck to you. You're looking for that AFC North hit. AFC North, a lot of good ones. You got that Jim Brown spot, girl. That's probably the #1 spot I would be looking out for. Well, now, Kelly, full transparency, by the way. I did say that in the AFC North that you really should be looking out for that Jim Brown. Honestly, I would not be looking for any other headliner besides Jim Brown, unless your name happens to be AJ Green.
Ooh,
AJ Green on a full-size rep. Very, very nice on, this is a great STS rep, too, for AJ Green. One of the most forgotten and underrated wide receivers of the 2010s. A really, really great multiple-time Pro Bowler, former Arizona Cardinal, in A.J. Green. Awesome hit there, Kelly. That was a secondary headliner in A.J. Green.
What's wrong with it?
What's up?
What's wrong with it?
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Black and blue.
That's right, black and blue. For me, nothing. Obviously, they're so perfect. A scratch right here on the back.
Okay.
A scratch on one of those. So I'll look at that at the LT as well. So again, hard to the naked eye, but if you could see,
too.
so you could see that scratch that's right there.
A little smudge mark on the logo.
Yeah, and a little smudge there on the side, so you can see that right there. You can see this right below the SIG, right there. A little bit of a smudge on the B of the Bengal. Let's do that for LT as well. But again, very small novelty things, guys, in this B&B series that again are very, very fixable to say the least. Let's see what we got here on our boy LT. This one is not as noticeable. Do you see anything, Rob?
All the padding's there.
Yeah. Padding looks pretty good.
I gotta take it to further inspection.
Got our
Okay. Upon further inspection,
what do we got?
like some markings on the logo right here.
Yep. Oh
There's
crease right there. Yep.
I mean, nothing wrong with the signature, which again is always the point here, but yeah, definitely some scratches on the non-auto. Oh, there it is, near the earpiece right there, Rob. Near the earpiece is some scratches. And the same thing as for the logo. So some scratches on the non-auto side, which again, that's the side you're not going to display. So great job, Kelly, getting a beautiful, or actually, no, I'm sorry, Michael Schwain. The Schwain train, getting that little Damian Tomlinson.
So it's yours, Michael, what Robbie was just alluding to there. Some scratches there by the earpiece. Again, Michael, also a good thing you are not putting this bad boy on. I mean, if you are, then hey, more power to you, my friend. Got to have a really tiny head to do so. But yeah, very, very nice for Kelly and Michael to get us started. Again, they're just minor cosmetic things to note on these particular lids. But again, awesome start to this series. So that's going to be the AJ Green rep. I have slowly grown a fondness for STS lids like the LaDainian Tomlinson. Let's see what we got. 2 more to go. Box number 24. Just a little past the 4 o'clock hour here. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch families, say what's up in the chat, guys. Me and Robbie don't bite. We only nibble just a little bit. Robbie Lopez and Rob Hill are in our hour here at UA. In the middle of a black and blue quad. Guys, still 26 boxes left to go in this series. What's up, gentlemen? Good to Jody. What's going on, Jody? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Let's see what we got here. So back-to-back headliners, Green and Tomlinson. Do we keep the trend going, Robbie? Is the burning question. And my God, is this going to burn bright? So bright that I recommend that you guys put on some sunnies over there for wherever you might be tuning in from. Now, just from one glance at this lid, I don't know how anything can be viewed as a problem with this. With a bright yellow Green Bay Packers signature, the gunslinger, 5th most touchdowns of all time, the former Super Bowl champion and 3-time MVP. We welcome in the one and only Brett Favre on an absolutely gorgeous Rave Speed Flex into the Ultimate Autographs live break room. How about this bad boy, Zach Lopez, man? It's a Speed Flex day for you, my good sir. Awesome stuff there. But again, this is the black and blue series, so I have to show you, I have to guide you in the direction of what could, I see a couple of scratches right there towards the top. Just want to see if there's anything else. I mean, if that's it, dude, that is, I mean, first of all, it's an absolute steal already. But my goodness, this is what it is. Xmas tree green indeed, Rich. This is an absolute beaut. So if you can see that on the black stripes, Zach, you see a couple smudges, a couple scratches. Who knows? Maybe the Chad Johnson and the AJ Green brought their claws out. Those Bengals over there. But this is awesome, man. This is without a doubt staying up here with me and Robbie. Brett Favre, man. Again, just a touch before my time. I watched Brett Favre play the end of his Green Bay career and then his Vikings and Jets days. Very underrated Vikings career for his very, very brief time there. But he was top 5 in MVP voting in his Vikings tenure. But again, the gunslinger, one of the most entertaining players of all time to watch. I know for a fact that Don Pellegrini is going to be very, very mad at us that he was unable to have this pull on this table before the 6 o'clock primetime show tonight. Woo. But I'm glad that Zach Lopez was able to get this bad boy in time. 3 boxes, 3 headliners in the quad. 1 box to go. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4 in the headliners. No double ups as of yet. This has been a very democratic break so far. Sharing the wealth. All the players must have been wearing the helmets when they signed them. Interesting theory. Interesting theory. Douglas Skolberg saying, what's up? What's going on, Douglas? I know you're more of a new player, Doug. I know you were on here last weekend, I think, for the first time. Glad to see you returning, my man. Hopefully you can get into this naughty or nice or this particular series in the black and blue. Tons of boxes left in both series. Ha! Okay. Well, Robbie, I alluded to this earlier, and I alluded to this earlier, and I said, you know what? We had this guy get pulled out in an earlier series not too long ago.
I got it.
I was like, we might as well get ourselves going again for this guy. Let's take ourselves back into the jungle for number 85. Chad Johnson. Chad Johnson on a gorgeous
Chad
Ochocinco. Ochocinco, baby.
Yeah.
I think that's how many times he's going to get pulled out today. The second Chad Ochocinco / Chad Johnson that we've had today, and the second hit for Kelly Hansen. AJ Green and Chad Ochocinco in the same series. Beautiful. Cincinnati Bengals stenciling in the back of this bad boy. You get the classic Cincinnati Bengals logo as well. Awesome stuff there for you, Kelly. Into the jungle. So I think it's only fair, Robbie, that we actually end up just having all 3 Bengals have their own row back there. So very, very cool stuff.
I'm gonna put this one away.
All right,
I think
or
that
not.
one's better.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, it is for sure. Just taking a look at this real quick.
Yeah, I gotta see what's wrong. Yeah. From the signature side, I don't see nothing wrong.
No. Smudge right here at the top, but I mean that's quite literally nothing.
No way.
So I mean
Wow.
I got a smudge right there towards the top. I know it might be a little hard to see, guys, in the product cam just because of the glow that you get from the lighting in here.
Is it just like the way the paint sat?
Might be, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the way the paint kind of sat, finished.
Yeah, definitely could have fooled me, man.
Honestly, you can't even tell. Again, a lot of the stuff you're seeing here is, like I said, me and Rob are like this on top of it. That's how close you have to get to some of the stuff we're pulling out. And that's one of my stuff I like. I love this black and blue. If it's minor imperfections, I don't care if it's on the other side of this or on the back. Because, again, it's all about the signature. So as long as this general area is clean, I'm all game for it. I attack this all day, all night. I take it.
And I mean, why wouldn't you want to run back the quad, right? Especially
Exactly.
with how many boxes that we got left too, dude. I mean, we just went through Tomlinson, Green, Favre, and Ochocinco. First of all, that would probably score the most points in NFL history for an offense right there with those 4 guys at the helm. But not only that, our first 4 boxes in the series, Robbie, all 4 were headliners. 26 boxes, and we are now down to 17 headliners. Still incredible ratios. No reason why we cannot run that back. Now, I'm a little biased. As much as I love Brett Favre and it's a rave speed flex, it is a more valuable lid. Again, I love Chad Johnson, one of my favorites. So if it's PC, it's for me. Yeah, Yeah, exactly there, Rich. Kelly said, thanks, guys. Michael said, nicely, Kelly. And Zach said, I did a double on the last show on one. It's amazing that it happened twice. Again, we have seen runs here at UA where we have seen lengthy losing streaks, but we have seen lengthy winning streaks of people buying just one spot in a series and doubling up, tripling up, quadding up. You know, it really is, again, at the end of the day, the luck of the draw here. But you make your own luck in a lot of regards by how many spots you buy into. So if you really see an item that you like in the AFC North, AFC West, NFC North, it very well could go in your direction. An example I'll give, this happened with me and Robbie last week, right? So we're going to take a trip back in the break room here, Robbie. But last week, I was in the host chair. We did that Era series that we had. We entered the room, Robbie and I think it was on our 3 o'clock show. This was last Friday. We had 22 boxes to go. Some of you might remember this. And the chase was on. A Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex was in that series. Guys, it went down to the final box of that series. It came down to a single box break. And our guy, Joe Marciano, the Dapper Capper in the chat, as he's known by, he ended up buying out that entire single box break. He put his money, all of his chips in the middle of the table and said, hey, I'm going to hope this Mahomes makes it to the single box break. Lo and behold, the last break in that series was a Mahomes Speed Flex. Now, I'm not saying that happens every time, but again, if you believe and you want to make your own breaks, the magic can definitely happen here in the UA Live break room. So let's get ourselves back to that, as mentioned, break room. Michael said, definitely can happen. 3 doubles in 2 days for me, but I haven't won since. So, again, it's almost like the law of averages sometimes. But, again, if you get guys like what we've seen in the Swain train, we've seen some really, really hot runs happen recently, guys. That could easily be you. So we got 4 spots left to go in this practice squad single. Let's see what we got going on here. Sean Nelson said, I remember that. Yeah, so those are one of those streams. Those are one of those shows, Sean, that really stand out in my mind. I have a couple that have really stood out in particular. That is at the very top of the list. Let's see here. Did somebody ask about a practice squad? Yes, by the way, did you end up messaging or did we touch upon the practice squad headliners? Because I know that was asked earlier. Okay, that was from
T88.
Yeah, T88. Sorry about the delayed response there, my friend. We were just wrapping up that quad. The practice squad, great question, guys. 5 boxes are left, 1 headliner. That is that Eddie George, full-sized authentic that's available for our guy, Eddie George. 8 to go in the double, and then 4 to go in this practice squad single. Absolutely no reason why this will not go during the course of the show. 20% chance of getting yourself an Eddie George photo headliner hit, a part of an AFC South Division break. Now, here's the kicker with this as well, guys. If we get this break to go in a single, that would bring it down to 4. If we have 2 doubles to go or we do a double and 2 singles, the minis will be a brand new series for you guys. We can get that mini series up as quickly by the end of this show if we start to get hot in this practice squad. The reason why I encourage that for you folks at home, last night, Robbie, we were looking at the numbers. The guys did over 60 total boxes last night between Dom and Common.
Yes, they did.
Last night. So, again, if you don't want that to be, and again, if you want to heighten your chances or if you anticipate another big Friday night show, which the Friday night shows are always hot here in the Ultimate Autographs Live break room, you have got to get your break spots in sooner rather than later. Sound like the SpongeBob transition guy 2 hours later. Let's see here. I remember that, Zach. Who is your team? Who is your team? So we got 8 spots to go. That is refreshed back up in that quad box break.
We are sold out on the practice squad single.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Awesome sauce. Right on cue, man. Who closed that out?
Give me 1 second.
You're good.
This is number 6 here.
We're good, my friend.
And then this is going to be number 6. All right. That's going to be a couple of newcomers. Rob Jelly, Douglas Schoolberg, Michael Poulos, Jody Greider, and Michael Youngblood, who closed that out with the last 4 spots.
Well, literally, we have some new people and some young blood literally entering the room, so thank you very much there. Again, guys, practice squad single is sold out. So, again, we Beetlejuiced it. Hopefully we can Beetlejuice one of those names into a hit for you guys. Again, playing for that Eddie George. We got some great hidden gems in there as well. A quick glance throughout the rest of the series, guys. Make sure to get these filled up while we are getting ready to do that practice squad single. 8 to go in that black and blue quad. We just refilled that. 6 to go in the black and blue double. Again, keep in mind for those just tuning in, 36 beautiful people out there tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We just did a quad box break. 26 boxes, 17 headliners. Guys, 4 boxes went in that quad box break, of course. All 4 were headliners. Let's keep that headline train going. Let's do it in the double. Hell, why not? Let's 2 boxes, 2 headliners, more than doable with those ratios. 8 to go in that quad series for the naughty and nice. 5 to go in the naughty or nice double. That can definitely go. 7 to go in the single. 8 to go in the practice squad double. There will just be 4 boxes left after this. The diamonds have 8 to go in the single. Just 2 singles are going to be left in this diamond, guys. 2 boxes remaining. Both of those hidden gems. And the caveat for this, if you want a brand new Vault series to come out, again, all authentics are better in the diamond series. So even though it's a hidden gem, it doesn't mean it's going to be a scrub. We have a 0 scrub policy here at UA. It'll most likely be a Pro Bowler, an All-Pro, a Hall of Famer in one of those hidden gems. 7 spots to go in that black and blue single and 5 to go in that jersey. So, one number for the practice squad single. Michael Polis said, thanks, Richard. Eddie George, baby. Eddie George season. Oh, Noonan. Good to see you, Ryan. It's about 4 hours past noon, but that doesn't mean that Ryan can't make his way into the break room. Good to see you, Rye Guy. He said, sorry if you mentioned this just now, but what headliners are still in the B&B? While we wait for that number, my friend, I will be more than happy to pass that along to you, Rye. Hopefully you're enjoying your Friday. Let's get right back into this real quick. Again, looking for a number from Rob Jelly, like Robbie just mentioned. Rob Jelly, that is an amazing name. 28, by the way. Do we have 28s? Let's see what we got here. Practice squad. It says we should have. We do not have 28, Douglas, in the practice squad. We have 4, 5, and 6, 13, 22, 29, and 20. Wait, God. Oh, my God. I forgot my numbers. 4, 5, 6, 13, 22, 29, and 30 in the practice squad, my friend. So since you called out the number, I'll give you another chance here of calling out that number. Give you an update in a second there. And coming in with number 5. Can I get confirmation on Jody? Is that... Oh, Jody Grider. All right, we're good. 5. Didn't see you in there, Jody. Sorry about that. Apologies for that. So number 5 is going to work. I was like, oh, can I get confirmation this is Jody Grider? Oh, Jody Grider's in the break. Just something that we do whenever we got a new person.
The man with the beautiful beard.
Yeah, no kidding. That is a beautiful... That beard can definitely tell some stories. Hey, Noonan, how's it going? Ryan, I will pass this along to you, my friend, before we get into this break. Headliners, we have 17 of them, Rye. We are wide open across the board here in the Ultimate Autographs Live break room. Andre Johnson, custom speed flex for Devontae Adams. Kurt Warner, Derrick Henry, Bo Nix, Lawrence Taylor, Jim Brown, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Jared Goff, Brian Urlacher, CeeDee Lamb, Terrell Davis. Chad Ochocinco, LaDainian Tomlinson, and Brett Favre are not available. Every other photoed headliner is, and every secondary headliner, Ryan, is available that is not named A.J. Green. Gates, Freeney, Elliott, and Taylor with Alvin Kamara. So let's get into this bad boy, guys. Just got to finish randomizing these names. Good luck to everybody, especially the new guys in here. So from one Rob to another, from 2 Robs to another, I should say, Mr. Jelly, favorite player, favorite team? Who are you looking to chase after today? Swain, what's up, man? On a flight to Detroit right now, heading to the Steelers-Lions game on Sunday.
Ooh.
Very, very nice. So good luck to you there. Good luck to your Lions, Mr. Noonan. Good luck. Michael says, some hit that Urlacher this show, and I'll trade the LT I just won on the Chargers STS. So you heard the conductor of the Swain train. If someone hits that Urlacher Speed Flex, he will trade that LaDainian Tomlinson STS. That's a great trade, Michael. Like I said earlier, Robbie, I don't know how many Urlacher Speed Flexes you've seen. but I have not seen many here at UA. So it sounds like a very good trade. Oh my God! Speaking of a throwback 2000s player, somebody I think is going to be happy about this. Douglas Goldberg in the NFC North, Michael Youngblood in the NFC South and the NFC East, Jody Grider with some box color magic perhaps in the NFC West, Michael again in the AFC North and the AFC East, Michael Polis in the AFC South, and Rob Jelly, the new guy, looking for some new guy magic as well at the AFC West spot. Well, I'll tell you this jersey is going to be going to a lucky gentleman in the chat, and it's going to be going to a Michael, specifically the Michael that bought out half the spots in this break. This guy, Robbie, was one of the most explosive running backs before a knee injury cut his career fatally short. But my goodness, was he on path to a great Hall of Fame career. Number 26 of the then Washington R-Words. Now the Washington Commanders, it's Clinton Portis. Clinton Portis, man, what an absolutely explosive running back. You got the PSA certificate of authenticity right there on the back of the jersey as well. Congratulations, Mr. Youngblood. Michael Youngblood for that hit. But Clinton Portis, man, just gonna look up some Clinton Portis numbers real quick, dude. Because
some numbers.
Clinton Portis was a freaking dog.
He was part of that trade with the Broncos where they sent him to Washington for Champ Bailey. And,
yeah.
And the rest is history to win those Super Bowls.
Yeah. Yeah, no, a trade that at the time was the definition of a mutually beneficial trade. Champ Bailey, one of the best defensive backs ever. But, I mean, Clinton Portis, man, two-time Pro Bowler. He was the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2002, as Robbie just mentioned, with his Denver Broncos. Dude, look, Clinton Portis' first 2 years in the NFL, man, two of the best years to start an NFL career for a running back. Over 1,500 yards for the Broncos, averaging more than 5.5 yards a carry, 29 combined rushing touchdowns in his first 2 years. And then he got sent to Washington and unfortunately was never the same. No. He had 2 great years in 04 and 05, but after that, just can never fully regain his health. In 07 and 08, he was back to being a bell cow back, made a Pro Bowl in 2008. But by the time he was 28 years old, Robbie, knee injuries and lower leg injuries unfortunately cut his career short, and he was out of the NFL before the age of 30. But Clinton Portis, man, an awesome in here in the break room. So, again, congrats to Michael Youngblood.
Nice hit there, Michael.
Nice hits. Speaking of Champ Bailey, by the way, to our knowledge, he is not in any series right now as a headliner, but we do get Champ Bailey.
Yes, we do.
Quite a bit here at UA. Youngblood.
We don't have anything coming up, but we do have a personals. We do have Clara Clemson. We have your hard count jersey personal. Michael Arnett. We do have your headliner package. Believe it or not, if you're out there, we could do your headliner package. We have 2 left, so 1, 2. That's all I need from you. And Tobias Walter, we already did your rep.
Yeah, so I mean we can, and again while we have a little bit of time here, again congratulations to you guys for because we've already gotten into, let's see where we are currently at on this show, just so I can
5
make sure.
to go in the jerseys.
Yeah,
5 to go in the naughty and nice double box. 6 to go in the black and blue double box. 7 in the single. 7 in the single naughty or nice. And then that's it.
Sweet. So one thing we can do besides the personals, which again, Michael Arnett and Kara Clemson out there, just to get confirmation if you guys do want us to do that here live on air, wewe'll do that for you guys.
Clara's new.
Yeah, Clara is new. So
yep.
If you are out there, feel free to let us know, Kara. But we do have a Advent Advent wheel spin to do for you guys. So we have a heart count in the jerseys.
1, 2.
The naughty or nice single, and then the quad box. So everybody that played in those series.
Yep. All right, you can do the first one, and then. Or did you already do that?
From the prior show, no. Just not from no, I did not. Not from the prior show. But if you want to do the prior show first, we could.
Oh. Did you delete those?
For which ones? In the Advent?
Yeah. I had those set up for you from the last show.
I just opened it up right now.
Give me 1 second. I'll do this really quick. I know it's right.
It's all good. So we'll end up getting that through. I'll show you guys the live break page and let us mosey on over there. Again, Advent Calendar, guys, doing it every day leading throughout the holiday season, just rewarding you guys for the first 5 breaks that are open of every single show that we have going on for you guys. I know we had it going on for the last show, but we're going to end up rewarding somebody from the last show. Things got pretty busy towards the end. Just slipped me and Robbie's mind, but we're going to get that person rewarded. And then we're going to have somebody else win the Advent Calendar for this show as well.
All right, so you're good on that.
Awesome, brother.
On the first Advent.
Thank you very much. So, because the last show's Chase Wheel Spin was the number 7, that is what we're going to be doing for this one, for this Chase Wheel Spin. And then for this show, when we do the Advent Calendar, we're going to be doing 8 times around. So we have 48 names. Again, this is from the 12 o'clock show for what we got going on here. We have 3 different options that we have available for you guys. Let me just put this back in here. As you guys can see, it's either going to land on that $20 store credit for UA, or we can get my favorite MVP of all time in the NBA, and Allen Iverson. Somebody can get an Allen Iverson signed Funko Pop. Really, really cool stuff. So let's see what that decision is going to be, Mr. Lopez. And right on cue, is it going to be? It might be. It could be. It is. We ain't talking about practice. We're talking about Funko Pops. So somebody's going to get that Allen Iverson Funko Pop from the 12 o'clock hour. So let's get back into that randomizer. And again, guys, 7 times around for those that participated in the 12 o'clock hour. I got that bad boy right behind me. So 6 times around, and we got Dan Jobbitt on top. Will Dan stand on business? Or who's it going to go to? 7 times around for the 12 o'clock Advent Calendar. It's going to be Dan Jobbitt. He wanted it that bad. He said, Rob, you're not knocking me off of my throne just yet. Dan the man, if you're still out there, I've seen you in the chat today, brother. We got your Allen Iverson Funko Pop right here. The former 2001 NBA MVP. The guy that Kobe Bryant said was the best pound-for-pound basketball player he ever played against. Beautiful Funko Pop autograph right there. Super, super cool stuff there for Allen Iverson. Great stuff there. Woo! Very cool. Vinyl figure, 2005 NBA All-Star Funko Pop for you, Dan Jobbitt. One of the last years that Allen Iverson was in the city of brotherly love before he was traded very controversially 3 games into the 2008 season for Chauncey Billups when he got sent out to the Mile High City. Very controversial trade as they try to bring back after that Nuggets and Pistons trade.
Who was that?
Dan Jobbitt.
728-926.
I will get 278-928. 278-928. And Jobbitt. 78928. Allen Iverson Funko. Then we have the other Advent Calendar. Get you guys all cut up. This will without a doubt be a $20 store credit, which, hey, nothing bad about that whatsoever. Little extra change in your pocket for the holiday season. Can't go wrong with that. We'll see how that goes. Ryan said over 20.5 team total tonight for Oklahoma, Rob. Now, Ryan, I know that Nico Collins made you and I some good coin. Because, by the way, when you talked about that, I actually did take that on Sunday as well. So I appreciate that, my friend. Here's the thing. I am not much of a college guy. So I do not place wagers on college sports that I'm not aware of. During the NCAA March Madness tournament, I do. So if you have any NBA or NFL questions, I would be more than happy to give you my advice on that. But Advent wheel spin time. We're going 8 times around the world for this bad boy. This is for this show, by the way. So many of you are probably still tuned in. We've gone around 7 times. And we have Kelly Hansen, who doubled up in that black and blue quad. Is this going to be Kelly's show? 8 times around, it's going to be Zach Lopez's show. The Lopez Hour. here. He is going to be getting that $20 store credit there, Robbie. So very nice. Way to go, Zach Attack. So I will update these up. And then for tonight, guys, if you guys end up playing in that primetime show, that's going to be a $20 store credit as well for the advent calendar tonight. So Zach Lopez, $20 going your way, my man. Ryan says, sound good. I stay away from college bowls except playoffs and big games. Too many moving coaches and sitting players. Yeah, exactly. Whenever you bet on like particular sports, like for me, for example, again, I profit most from the NBA. NBA is my sport when it comes to that like area of quote unquote expertise. The beginning of the NBA season and the very end, I do not like to touch it all because there's way too much variance. There's way too many unknowns. I like to really focus on trends and patterns. So that's my neck of the woods that I like to do with that. So just past the 4:30 hour, guys. We've had some great progress so far. Let's keep this theme going. If you guys are just tuning in, we've had some great hits so far today. It's the Chad Ocho Cinco, baby. Part of the brand new Black and Blue series. Brett Favre is right here on a Rave Speed Flex. AJ Green on a full-size wrap, and an STS Authentic for our guy, LaDainian Tomlinson. 8 spots to go in that Black and Blue quad to buy ourselves back into that. Let's focus on the double, though, guys. Let's get our first double out of the way. We are halfway there, right at midfield, Robbie. Some great double-up possibilities, though, we have in this series. Andre Johnson on an STS Authentic is still available and good to go. One of the most underrated wide receivers of all time. Custom Speed Flex for Devontae Adams as well on the LA Rams. I'm going to call this a cotton candy custom Speed Flex, man, because that's the first thing I think of. I think of like blue and white and cotton candy. I am an avid moviegoer, so believe it or not, I'm a weirdo, man. Cavities hate to see me coming because I do not mind having some cotton candy at the movies. It's a classic sweet treat, and that's what I think of when I see this. It is a see-through clear visor for Devontae Adams. Don't see too many of those. And again, the NFL's leading touchdown recipient so far this year. Was sorely missed last night. I know that the offense was not the reason why the Rams lost, Robbie, but anytime that you take out a guy of Devontae Adams' prowess, your team is going to suffer. Bradley Williams said, I'm interested in selling a custom Myles Garrett flex and a custom Roma Dunze flex. Have plenty more as well. If you haven't seen, Georgia Tech helmets for the Pop-Tart Bowl are so elite. I have not seen those. I know, Robbie, you were talking earlier about the bowl games getting ready to begin. So yeah, no, it's going to be some exciting stuff. I know that me and Chinmay, we're going to be talking about a lot of the bowl games going on tomorrow at 9 a.m. So make sure to tune in to Chinmay and I. And we also got our weekly spread picks to get you guys caught up on as well. Speaking of getting caught up, we have that Kurt Warner STS Authentic going on here in this series on the Arizona Cardinals. That and the Devontae Adams, guys, that is a double up right next to each other in the NFC West. So don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Derrick Henry on an AFC South hit. There you go. That goes with the Andre Johnson. So just the 4 remaining lids in the top row, guys, are all double ups with one another. The Johnson and Henry and the Adams and Warner. Going to that middle row, the Bo Nix, Bonos. How to show up in these series. That is on a custom speed flex as well for the Denver Broncos on an AFC West hit. We have Lawrence Taylor. Good to go on an STS Authentic himself in this series. The one that I know people are going to be targeting for that AFC North spot, and I totally understand why, guys. Jim Brown on that custom drip speed flex for just $89 freaking dollars on a single in this double with a 4 people to go, $178. Jackson Smith-Njigba, another NFC West possibility for you folks out there to go with the Adams and Warner. That is on a Lunar Authentic. Ryan and Dreesen, I'm looking at you, Bofa. This is your squad. This is your man that's sitting out here for you in this series. Jared Goff as well, one of the most talented throwers of the pigskin here in the NFL in this series. Also, do you have a video of that bow? Great question. I do not. I can actually go in and see. I cannot check that right now, actually, but I would love to go in and see. But we do not have any videos up for the black and blue. Great question, though. Ryan, if we're not able to pull that up for you, if you are playing later or checking out the room later, I'll make sure at bare minimum that gets ready for you guys at the during the primetime show for this series. Same thing for the Brian Urlacher, too. I would love to show you guys a video for that Urlacher. That is a great double up to go alongside that Jared Goff in the NFC North. How about ABCD Lamb on a slate? Authentic for the America's team here with the Dallas Cowboys. One of the most talented pass catchers in the game today. The guy who leads the NFL in passing yards. It's not Patrick Mahomes. It's not Josh Allen. It's not Lamar Jackson. It's Dak Prescott leading the NFL in passing yards this season. A lot of it has to do with CeeDee Lamb. Him and George Pickens have formed the most dynamic wide receiver tandem in the league this year. And CeeDee. And here's the thing with Dallas this year, man. I think Dallas, if they sneak in as a 7th-seeded wild card team, which is still pliable for them to do, I think they could be scary, man. You don't want to play that Dallas offense in a win or go home scenario, because all of a sudden, your secondary, you're not rushing Dak Prescott for whoever's front seven is going after him. If they have an off 60 minutes, man, they could put up 30 points on you in the blink of an eye, as they've done to a lot of teams this year in the NFL. Terrell Davis on a retro authentic for the Denver Broncos, the former MVP running back, one of the best running backs for his time. And Terrell Davis rounding out the photo headliners in this series. Secondaries are amazing. Some of the best secondary headliners that you will see here at UA. Antonio Gates, the most receiving touchdowns of all time, Robbie, for a tight end in this series. Dwight Freeney, the D-Train, top 5 all time in sacks. Ezekiel Elliott, feed me some more hits in the series. You can double that up with CeeDee Lamb, for example, to Dallas Cowboys. One of the best 2-year starts to any NFL career for a running back. He exploded onto the scene as the former Ohio State Buckeye. Jonathan Taylor, the league-leading rusher this year. And Alvin Kamara, one of the greatest New Orleans Saints of all time, a secondary headliner in this series. What's going on, Daniel?
Daniel, that's 3 to go in those jerseys.
That is live break number 7, live 7 and 8.
Yeah, and then you just got in that practice squad, so you're good.
Sweet. Awesome, Daniel. By the way, if you have any questions at all for Robbie and myself, I am myself. That's Robbie over there in the corner. I'm going to drop this link for you, my man. Show you how the live break page works here, Daniel. I know you just bought into a couple of spots. I'm sure you are familiar. But just wanted to show you, in case you have any questions on how these live breaks work, feel free to click the live break explainer right here on YouTube. That'll get you all caught up and ready to go. Speaking of getting ready to go, Robbie, it looks like we are ready to go in that black and blue double.
Yeah, that's all set for you.
Thank you very much, my man. And again, thank you to the kind gentlemen in this series. Michael Mitchell, Dalton Carver, Ryan Noonan, Michael Curry, Shawn Nelson, and the Swain Train. Very, very cool to see. Going to go around 8 times, guys, before I end up asking for those 2 numbers. Just adding more names into the hat, by the way, for our Chase Wheel Spin. That's going to be coming up at around the 5 o'clock hour here. Central time for you folks. Gonna 2 numbers for B and B double number 1. Again, a lot of great double ups, guys. 17 headliners, 26 total boxes coming your way. For those that missed that quad earlier, that quad had 4 headliners come out in it, so you might as well keep the party going. Two numbers in that black and blue double. Looking for the, there you go, the Swain Train, baby. 1 spot. 2 numbers is what he provides. 7 and 15, appreciate you there, Mr. Swain. Dalton in the NFC North. Sean, you got the NFC South and the AFC East, my friend. Ryan Noonan in the NFC East. Box collar magic, potentially, for our guy. Michael Swin, you got that NFC West, baby. Kurt Warner, Devontae Adams, just to name two of those headliners in that West spot. Michael Mitchell in the AFC North, Noonan in the AFC South, and Michael Curry is one spot in that AFC West. 7 and 15 is what we are looking for. Yes, sir. Thank you, Robbie. That's going to be 6, then 14. Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but you called out the box numbers for that quad as well, right? So you're the headliner, man. Let's see if you can get your own headliner pulled here, my good sir. So I'm going to move AJ down here. LT here. Chad over here. Who's going to join Brett Favre in this break? Good luck, gentlemen. Again, more names going on here into the chase wheel spin at the end of the show. 2 separate ones, black and blue, and the naughty or nice. Ryan says, I live in the AFC South. That is a good division to live in, though. Dwight Freeney, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry. You got a lot of great ones there in that AFC South there, Noonan. Mike said I did. There you go. A little box color magic. About to find out. About to find out, Rich. About to find out. This is a nice looking bag, like all of them should look like in the series. Reps, authentics, and speed flexes. We're going to go 5 for 5 on headliners to start. You are damn right we are. Woo! A headliner indeed, and one of the most popular players. One of the most popular players, not just to play in the National Football League, but here at Ultimate Autographs. This guy has been signing autographs here for a long time. And there's something that we like to call him here at UA, as a matter of fact. He actually gives the signature out quite a bit, Robbie. I'm interested to see if it's on this lid as well. We like to call this guy the baddest MFer. Ooh. And that is indeed Lawrence Taylor, the greatest defensive player in the history of football, and a beautiful STS authentic. That's going to the guy in Ryan Noonan. He said he lives in the AFC South, and he also lives in the NFC East. So there you go, Ryan. Instead of a little Beetlejuicing, you did a little reverse jinx action there. You pulled out the reverse Uno card on yourself. Very, very nice. He said, sweet, I just won his jersey. So you're halfway to building your own LT replica player. So very, very nice. Lawrence Taylor, baby, 5 for 5, Robbie.
Oh, wow.
On headliners.
Man.
That is what we call going streaking here in the break room.
Oh, yeah, he's streaking for sure.
We do not encourage streaking, but we don't prohibit it either. We had a mooning earlier, as long as the streaking and the mooning don't go hand in hand. Lawrence Taylor, you got to have Lawrence Taylor on the table. It's only right. It's only right. So that's going to go next to the Brett Favre. If anything, if this ends up being another headliner, probably going to say goodbye to that AJ Green replica, just because it's a rep. Nothing against AJ Green. Swain said, I got one for Noonan. Nice. Said we did it, boys. Doesn't mean you're done yet, Rye. Got a lot of other great ones out there. Let's see what we got. All right, all right, all right. That streak of 5 headliners has now come to a close. This is a player who is actually, if you know, you know. Let's see how well you guys have been paying attention to your series. Hold on. Was actually on a dual sign lid, Robbie, in a series that we just had. You say think.
That's the right guy.
Is it?
Yes.
Interesting. All right. So on a nice replica helmet here, got ourselves a former Seattle Seahawk, but instead we got his college lid on here. Huh. No, it's not. Give me a second. I knew it wasn't him. Let me see real quick, guys. Sorry about that. Just wanted to confirm that.
That guy. Yeah.
There we go. We got a current player in the NFL. It's going to be Jack Campbell, Detroit Lion, but instead it's going to be an Iowa Hawkeye replica. Very, very nice. Jack Campbell, current linebacker for the Detroit Lions. And of course, since it's a Detroit Lions, that means we're going up north, Robbie. Dolan Carver, baby. Dolan Carver with a Jack Campbell hit. Very, very cool. A first-round pick in the 2023 draft for Jack Campbell. Sorry, guys. There are a few Jack Campbells that exist out there in the NFL world. Just wanted to make sure we got confirmation on who it was. He's got 5 sacks and 3 forced fumbles this year for a Lions team that looks to be playoff bound again. He has never not played in the playoffs in his 3-year tenure with the Detroit Lions. He has played every single game of his career so far. He has played in 48 games. He started in 43 of them. Yeah, again, 4 forced fumbles in his career, 3 of them coming this year. Very, very nice hit on a Iowa Hawkeyes rep. So, awesome hit there for Mr. Carver. So, that's our first hit in Gem, Robbie.
First one?
First one. Out of 6 boxes, 5 of them have been headliners.
All right. Well, let's see what we got coming up. Well, those jerseys are 2 to go, folks. 2 to go in those jerseys. After the jerseys, I would say either start making your way towards the Naughty or Nice double box, which is already 5 to go. Black and blue single and the quad are both 6 to go, so that's got a little movement, needs a little movement. But let's go and close out those jerseys, and then let's close out the double box Naughty or Nice.
Let's get down to it, guys. As Robbie just mentioned, Naughty or Nice. Get some movement going on that bad boy. Great ratios, great opportunities to get yourself in that one. You got yourself a little under than a 1 in 2 chance. 8 headliners, 17 boxes to go in that Naughty or Nice. 7 to go in the single, 5 to go in the double, 8 to go in that quad. 8 to go in this black and blue double, 6 to go in the quad. So let's quad back up again before Robbie and I say sayonara for the night. But as Robbie mentioned, at bare minimum, we will have one more break going on here for Robbie Lopez and myself. And that's going to be in that jersey break. But Dalton said, is anybody looking to trade for that Jack Campbell? And this might be the guy that you're looking to trade with. And Ryan Noonan, he said one of the few bright spots on their defense right now, Ryan being a Lions fan. Which, by the way, Ryan, enjoy yourself, man, for that Steelers and Lions game going on. That's going to be a fun one. Big playoff implications for your Lions there. And yeah, Jack Campbell's been very good this year. Definitely the best year of his young NFL career. And, Robbie, you know as good as anybody, when you're collecting memorabilia, you want to target the young guys. You want to make sure that you end up getting a guy with a lot of worth very early on in his career. It's only going to appreciate over time. So with these 2 spots left in this jersey series, for me, this is definitely a break I got to get into. Now, I love jerseys as much as the next guy, but I don't say that about every jersey break because obviously a lot of our better items are the flexes, the authentics, the reps, just a plethora of a few other items. But specifically, Robbie, this Ricky Williams 420 jersey is amazing. Ricky Williams, our best jerseys. Whenever you get a Ricky Williams headliner, you have got to go after that bad boy. One of my favorite looking jerseys in any single series that we have had here at UA is classic 420 with the R. Williams on the back. That's one of the 9 headliners we have left out of 24 total boxes. CeeDee Lamb, Brian Urlacher, Emmitt Smith, Lawrence Taylor, and Len Dawson. So everyone on that bottom row of the graphic there for you guys is all still available for you folks. Secondary headliners as well. A guy that is brand new that I've seen at least. I'm sure he's been here many times before. But Devin Hester, the great return man for the Chicago Bears, the greatest return man of all time, and a former MVP running back. And Thurman Thomas as well. So we got some all-time greats here, Robbie, to go chasing after here. So we got about bare minimum, about 10 minutes or so left to go. I saw another quad spot get bought into in that B&B, guys. Very, very nice. Love to see the progress made there. On the practice squad, single and double, 7 spots to go in the single, 5 to go in the double. We had a double box break earlier in that practice squad. So, or single, excuse me. So we are now down to 4 to go in that practice squad. We are still on the hunt for that Eddie George full-size authentic. Again, we will have one more, probably, depending on how this goes down with 4 boxes left. We'll probably have 1 double left, and then the rest will be 2 singles throughout because we already have the double up and somebody bought into the single. We have the minis coming up on deck. So if we close that out at some point before we go, or, oh my goodness, okay, so I'll get back to that in a second. Or if it's out by the 6 o'clock show, we will get those minis out. But one to go on the jerseys, but we have an even bigger thing to talk about here, Robbie. Quad box. Second quad for the black and blue is indeed sold out. So thank you guys very much for going quadding with us here today. Awesome, awesome stuff there. Gonna put away my guy Chad. As much as I like my guy Chad here, I'm gonna get ourselves ready for the quad. So again, thank you guys very much. Robbie Lopez getting everything together on the producer side. Rob Bill in the host chair once again. Last show for myself for today. I know Robbie is usually on the UA After Dark show, but it will not be occurring tonight. For those that are not aware, we'll not be having the UA After Dark show. So for myself, I can confirm that I will be here at 9 a.m. and noon tomorrow for you guys. And then I go out and I start my my Christmas, my pre-Christmas experience a little early, going away with the girlfriend for a few days, so I'm looking very forward to that. So, let's see here. Get the quad box B and B number 2. 4 numbers, please. So that is all put together. Thank you very much. Get you guys into the randomizer here. 8 times around we go. We got some great regulars in here. Sean Nelson, Michael Curry, Michael Swain, Jared Coaster. Feel free to let me know. And my guy Michael Mitchell, M&M. And as always, Swain is all aboard the quad train today, so he got his in just before yours there, Mike. So we got 3, 13, 18, and 29. One of the headliners that was pulled in this series, a part of the first quad box break, just in case you guys are tuning in, was this gorgeous Rave Speed Flex for 5. Bread 5. We're going to see who else is going to join him here in the UA Live break room. Update that ticker for you guys. 1, 2, 13 through 18. Thank you, thank you.
3, 13, 18, 20.
Ticker is also updated. Names are randomized. Let's get ourselves going, y'all. Get ourselves going. After this, we will do the chase wheel spin. We will reassess and see where we stand going forward in this for the rest of the 3 o'clock hour. Sean Nelson, buddy. You got the NFC North, NFC East, AFC North, and AFC East. Half the spots in this break. Good luck to you, my kind sir. Michael Curry in the NFC South, Jared Coster in the NFC West, Michael Swain in the AFC South, and Michael Mitchell in the AFC West. Starting off with box 3, quad break number 2. Again, guys, 17 headliners. Or excuse me, 16 after that double we just did. 16 headliners. But the last time we did a quad, we won 4 for 4. Let's try to rekindle that same magic. luck, good luck. Whew. We're starting off with some heat, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So, I said this coming into the show when I was breaking down this series. And I said I have not seen this particular player on this particular team in my time here at UA, and it's time for that streak to come to an end. Hear ye, hear ye. The king has arrived. All bow for number 22, Derrick Henry. King Henry on a beautiful full-size authentic in his time with the Tennessee Titans. And of course, it's got to be some box color magic going on for our guy, Michael Swain. Way to go, Mike. Very, very nice start. Again, calling his shot. So a great way to start us off, my friend. Derrick Henry.
All right. Nice hit.
Very, very nice hit indeed. You can see you guys also got that that jersey break closed out. We had 2 spots to go, so thank you guys for that. So I will say, because we do need to do the chase wheel spins after that jersey break, which will happen after this. Everything else that comes in after that jersey break will be a pre-fill for the guys at 6 o'clock that are coming in. So box 3, very good one for you there, Big Mike. You want to trade that? Yeah, good to understand that, Dalton. Yeah, the color, I know Devil. I like that name. Box number 13. See what we got going on here. So again, another freaking headliner. Crazy streak, 6 out of 7. Let's Swain keep calling these numbers, man. He's not just calling them for himself. He's helping everyone else out. He's getting the big dogs out of the kettle. And this one certainly feels like a big dog, Robbie. It feels like a big dog. And is it barking oh so loud in my ear? Oh my God. Woo! Wow. This is the first time that I pulled out a lid here at Ultimate Autographs where I look into the bag and it is looking back at me. Somebody cue up Mirror by Justin Timberlake. Woo! Because this is like a mirror, because I'm looking back at me right now. And right now what I'm looking at is the current NFL receiving touchdowns leader. Oh my goodness, we are going out west. And we are getting ourselves a Davante Adams. This is a co-college and NFL lid right here, what we got. This is a beautiful rip speed flex. Look at that, I got the LA Rams infused with his collegiate alum as well. And then you get this, look at that. Look at that visor. Woo! Man, that is absolutely gorgeous for Davante Adams. Jared Coaster. Man, gotta get you a coaster to clean all that drool up that you got going on over there, man. My goodness. What a gorgeous hit for Tay and an even better hit for our guy in Jared. Man, that is sick stuff right there. That's might be one of my favorite wide receiver lids I have seen here at UA. The customization on this is one of one, but the visor is what makes this. Unbelievable stuff there. Davante Adams, custom speed flex. Just like Mike said, I am picking banger boxes for sure. The Henry or the LT would be up for trade if someone hits the Urlacher. So again, the box color Magic Man is putting on the trade block out there, and there's no doubt in my mind that Tay indeed is making this table. 2 boxes down, 2 to go, and my goodness, what a tough act to follow. Derrick Henry and Davante Adams, but I definitely believe that we will still continue to get rewarded out there. Again, thank you guys for taking time out of your Friday afternoon / evening with me and Robbie Lopez. And the reason why, Robbie, these guys took their time out of their afternoons and their evenings, I'm telling you right now, that this particular guy, he's got to go play the lottery. I don't know if he is a psychic in his part-time job. Maybe it's his full-time job and he just hasn't been transparent with us in the chat. But Michael Swain, buddy, you are playing Christmas for Jared Coster and now Sean Nelson in the AFC North, considered to be one of the greatest athletes to ever grace this earth, the Syracuse Orange legend on the custom drip speed flex, Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
Coming out of the dog pound, the former 3-time MVP, the 2 best looking speed flexes in this series come out in consecutive boxes. Amazing stuff there. 3 straight different winners, 3 straight headline hits. Absolutely amazing.
It's actually a speed flex.
Sean Nelson, buddy, got to be salivating out there after this hit. Amazing, amazing stuff. I mean, if you're Michael, I don't think you could have picked better boxes if you tried. We could have given you the exact list with what players were and what, and I don't think that he could have picked. I don't think he could have picked better names.
Oh, nope. I don't think so.
Absolutely gorgeous. Without a doubt, I'm keeping Jim Brown out, even though I do have one more box to do. I can't disrespect my legend like that. Awesome stuff there. Very nice. Yeah, AJ Green, I could toss you that. Let's see. Here, I got you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Very nice stuff there. See how that gets arranged. That is one pretty table. Awesome late at 8 for 9 on box calls. Yes, indeed. Can we get a 9 for 10? Are we going to go 90%? Are you going to own Steph Curry's career free throw percentage going 9 for 10? McDonald's loving it. Damn right, baby. Nine for 10. See what we got going on here. Got ourselves another sweep of the quads and the headliners. Let's see what we got, Robbie. Well, we asked for a sweep. In the first quads, we had 21 headliners and 30 boxes. We came into this, and we had 16 headliners and I believe 24 boxes, right? Well, guess what? 4 for 4 in the first round and 4 for 4 in the second round in 4 different break spots and 4 different winners, Robbie Lopez. Michael Mitchell, again, send your Christmas cards to Michael Swain, guys. Santa continues to deliver. A beautiful retro authentic for the one and only Terrell Davis.
I already know what's wrong.
Absolutely, you and me both. Absolutely gorgeous Terrell Davis authentic. Yeah, again, if you're looking at this from the back instead of the front, you could definitely see. Which, by the way, we are just alluding to a little bit of the sticker peel action going on the side of the Bronco here, but don't let that deter you from the Hall of Famer class of 2017, former MVP Terrell Davis. Awesome stuff there. Michael Mitchell, baby, stand up for the former MVP running back. That is fire. Yeah, yeah. You're damn right, Jamil. That's the best one. Yeah, I know Robbie would agree with you.
Oh yeah.
I know.
I like the little dual action on the logo. And I'm just gonna point this out real quick.
Go for it.
Look at this thing. This simple. Take a blow dryer, and I'll smooth it out nicely. Actually, I kind of just did it for you. And now you just gotta take that blow dryer and heat that son of a bitch up. I mean, son of a gun up. But yeah, I love I love that and the fact that you get the little retro too. So
it's awesome,
kind
man.
of get like a new school, old school type look. But that's why I love these black and blues because you never know what you're gonna get. You could get something that
craziness, man.
I would
Craziness.
It's like a 1-in-1 because you're not gonna find anything that has a new school and an old school logo. So
Woo.
I like it.
Awesome stuff, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Michael said thanks, Swain. Kerr Dog giving a shout out to Swain Train as well, saying, listen to the newcomers, follow the Swain Train. Nice calls in the box numbers, Michael. Amazing box calls, double M. Yeah, M&M magic, Michael Swain Train magic, second quad. And again, guys sweep the board, all with headliners. Absolutely awesome stuff there. Wow. Jim Brown, Devontae Adams, Terrell Davis. all across the board, guys. Very, very nice stuff there. And again, we got one more series that we're going to get into here on the hard count jerseys before Robbie and I say sayonara. But again, make sure you give out your very heart and heavy felt thank yous to Michael Swain for, again, Robbie, for the 3 series that we have done in this B&B, he has done 10 box calls, and 9 out of the 10 have resulted in headlines.
He's good at calling box numbers.
He is giving the people what they want, to say the least, this holiday season. I know who I'm writing my list to this year. Anytime Mitchell made it 9 for 10 on the B&B headliner calls, yeah. Fire for sure. Michael, hit me up, bro. I got speed flexes that I will trade for that. Jamil, you certainly know how great our community is here for trading, as well as the other 31 people tuning in with Robbie Lopez and myself on this wonderful Friday afternoon. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. Make sure to tune in. Common and Chev, joined by Dom Pellegrini, right? Got the Dominator going on?
Dominator is off.
No.
It's actually Josh's last show ever at UA.
Josh's last show ever? Wow, you guys are going to make it a great one. Make sure that's a very heartfelt and a very heartfelt goodbye to Josh Scott.
Goodbye, my love.
Having an Andrew Luck goodbye for gone too soon. Yeah, gone way too soon. One box number for the jersey hard counts.
Oh yeah, Jamil's traded with me before. Yeah.
Yeah. What did that look like? Do you remember?
He knows. He knows.
Robbie's got that cover electric bathing suit. He wears it in his free time. It's skin tight.
Yeah, Jamil, he has not washed it since. 19 for Dalton. I'm sorry I asked, guys. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry that I asked.
That's what you get.
Now, if you put that on in 10-degree weather, there are some serious questions that have to be brought up here. 8 times around the world we went, and this is how things are going to land. Awesome, by the way. 3 brand new people in our final break that we're doing, guys. He said good days, good days. Well, Jamil, good days are still right around the corner, my friend. We still got the Naughty or Nice. We still have a lot of headliners left in that black and blue for you, my guy, if you have any questions at all. Clinton Kimsey, Daniel Marino. What the hell? We got Dan Marino in here?
Yeah, Dan Marino's in here.
Why is he not in the AFC East?
I don't know.
And then we got Rowdy Morin. All 3 of you, Clinton, Daniel, and Rowdy. Any questions? Who are you guys playing for? Favorite players, favorite teams? Feel free to let me know. Jared Coster, Dalton Carver, Box Color Magic, Bradley Burr, and Michael Curry. For hard count jersey numero 8. We got another Ocho themed day. We've seen not 1 but 2 Chad Johnsons.
I know. It's funny you said that.
Yeah, you're telling me it's funny that I said that. I was gonna say, I just had a Twilight moment there. If you couldn't see, if you just saw my, I was like, this jersey looks very familiar.
Oh, it does.
It looks very familiar.
I can see it from here, and it's like.
All right. Well, we definitely gave this guy his flowers earlier when we pulled it out. And apparently, yeah, I was gonna say.
I just having a look on.
Oh, you're not. Oh, you're not seeing things. I'm seeing the right thing here. You guys will understand in a second.
Double trouble.
I was gonna say
trouble.
If you've watched the last 30 or 40 minutes of the show, you'll understand why we got this reaction. Well, you know what's better than 1 Clinton Portis?
How about another one?
2 Clinton Portis jerseys.
Double trouble.
One was a hidden gem in the practice squad, and another on the Washington Commanders. We're going out east for Jared. Jared got the Devontae Adams custom speed flex, and he's now getting a CP Clinton Portis with that. Let's see, we got a PSA cert card as well mixed in there. So Clinton Portis,
Double trouble.
Clinton Portis making more appearances in the break room than he did in his 30s on the NFL field. An all-time great in Clinton Portis for the Washington name redacted. So Jared Coster, awesome hits, my man. Seriously, Devontae Adams and this. Lucky day for you, man. Hidden Gems headliners stay intact. So we are now going to go to the Chase wheel spin there, Robbie.
They're all set for you.
Beautiful. 2-star. Why did I just put Clinton Portis Jr.? What the hell? There you go. Maybe he is a junior. Who knows? What is in that practice squad? What's going on, Rax? Practice squad. We got that Eddie George headliner.
That's Polo.
Is that Polo?
Yeah,
that Polo?
Polo
Polo Rax,
Rex.
baby. What's going on, Polo?
Hey, he can't get none by me. I know his Twitch. I know his Facebook.
what happens when you're here too much, guys. Well, first of all, it's never too much. But we know you. We know you guys. Just not your IPs. Evening,
Brian,
boys.
yes, I am, buddy. I'm ready to bear down.
Yeah, damn right. Damn right. What's in the practice squad? Eddie George photo headliner, 25% chance. 1 in 4 chance. Minis are coming up next once that series closes. Robbie, thank you for getting this list
Hey, what's
together.
up, Bobby?
Yeah, Bob Boulay.
Poker night? Ooh. Better keep those clothes on there, Bobby.
Poker night. I don't know if it's that type of poker night. But again, anytime you get the brewskis and the brews together,
That's what I'm saying.
You never know. Anything could happen.
Hey,
So,
Jerry, no. We thank you because it's all you guys
Yep.
for jumping into those jerseys and getting it going. So
and Michael Swain. Dude, I'm being dead serious. That is the best box calling I have seen on a particular show.
yeah.
That was some insane stuff. Which, by the way, guys, speaking of the box calling, this was from the Naughty or Nice. This is our first chase wheel spin that we have. We're going 8 times around the world. Rachel Nowicki's on top. Let's see if she stays up there. And Chanel Cable, who actually won in that Naughty or Nice earlier. Let's see. Because that's what started off the show, right? Where did that go? Chanel, she got the Chad Johnson. She got the first Chad Johnson. That was with the white and black. So now she's gonna get in that chase wheel spin. So Chanel. Oh, I did not mean to spin it. No. This is not for you, Chanel. Even though I'm sure you would like this. I'm pulling this back to the number 1, unless there's a different number. So I'll give you a few moments on that.
did you do the 3 p.m. advent calendar?
Yes, I did.
Who won that one? And I know it's a $20, but I don't think I gave it back. Or did you write it down?
3 p.m. advent calendar. Yeah, I did. No, Zach Lopez.
Oh, Zach Lopez.
Zach Lopez. Yeah, that was Zach Lopez. Yes, sir. So Chanel, feel free to let me know out there. I'll give that a few seconds. While we're in between, Robbie, hits of the show, my friend. Let's talk about it real quick. And my God, do we have some great hits of the show? I know what your number 1 is going to be. But we got the LaDainian Tomlinson STS. We have a Lawrence Taylor STS, a Jim Brown custom Speed Flex up here. Let me get this wide shot here for you guys. The Jim Brown custom Speed Flex, the Terrell Davis Retro Authentic. Come on, Devontae Adams, college and NFL with the clear visor Speed Flex and the Brett Favre Rave Speed Flex. So, what does your list look like today for the 3 o'clock? Hits of the show.
One, I'll go Devontae. 2, Terrell. 3, Jim Brown. Lawrence Taylor, LaDainian Tomlinson, Brett Favre.
Wow. Okay. The anti-Packer in you, I like it.
Yes.
I like it. You gotta keep the fever for tomorrow night, Saturday Night Football.
I'm just kidding.
Bear it out. Bear it out, baby.
Who won that Packer?
Spit down. Who won the Brown? I would trade a Josh Allen Speed Flex for the Jim Brown. Who did win that, Robbie?
It was just Sean Nelson. Sean Nelson.
So that's a great offer out there. So my list real quick for you guys. 6, I'll put the LaDainian Tomlinson STS. 5, the LT STS. Number 4, the Terrell Davis Retro Authentic. Number 3, the Brett Favre Rave Speed Flex. Jim Brown Custom Drip at 2.
Michael,
and
you're good.
Of course, me and Robbie's.
I'm sorry, Mitchell.
Me and Robbie's number 1 at the top here. It's got to be Tay Adams. It's got to be Devontae Adams. So I'm going to get these chase wheel spins going, guys. Chanel gave you the time out there, but I'm sure no matter what, you're going to be happy with this chase wheel spin. Let's see what we got for Chanel today. Her first time playing it, she won an Ocho Cinco. And Robbie, she's also going to win herself $23. $23 for Chanel Cable.
$40?
23.
Oh, 23?
23, and that was for the Naughty or Nice.
No, my pen just ran out.
And then for the black and blue, you're going to see a CVS receipt level of names here, guys.
Did you write that down?
I did. I got you.
Okay.
I wrote that.
My pen broke.
That will happen from time to time.
Yeah.
It's happened to me before in here. 48 names. Only one of them will reign victorious. 8 times around we go. 6, 7 times around. Dalton Carver, DC, is he going to carve up the competition? 8 times around, it's going to be Christopher Hove. Christopher, Buddy, are you still with us out there? First time playing here at UA. Christopher, feel free to let Robbie and I know what number you'd like to start on. If not, then I would just like to give that about 10 to 15 seconds. If not, guys, I just want to say amazing, amazing show. 2 quad boxes. You guys absolutely devoured the black and blue. Kamenechev and Joshua Scott in his farewell to UA. It's going to be an awesome, awesome 6 o'clock show for you guys. So, again, I'll be back here tomorrow morning. Robbie, quick question for you. When are you going to be back here next, since you're not on tonight?
I'm back Sunday night covering I'll be covering Josh's shifts all of next week. So you guys get me Sunday night. I'm back Monday night with Common. I got his Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. We're going to do a Christmas show with me and Luke. So we'll do a Christmas show for you guys.
Workhorse, baby.
Then I'm back here. So that's what, Thursday is Christmas. Friday morning, Friday afternoon, and then Friday UA After Dark with Dom.
God, sheesh. Hard working man, 7 days a week.
And then there's a possibility there's some more shifts I might pick up the following.
I think I think the Beatles named that song 8 Days a Week after you, because that's how many.
8 days a week.
Yes, sir. Sean Nelson, just a quick question. Yeah, so just addressing your question there, Sean, in the chat. Feel free to reach out to Dave in customer service. He is the absolute best in the business. He will get you squared away with that for sure. Unfortunately, on Robbie and I on our end, we can't do much about that, unfortunately.
Yes.
But reach out to Dave. He responds almost instantaneously. He will help you out with that regard. On how to do that, just go to the bottom of our main break page. It says contact us, and just list out the details of everything, and he'll get back to you immediately. This is going to be for our guy in, let's see here, $54 to Chris Hove. Chris Hove, that was for the black and blue. Chris Hove, $53, 23 to Chanel Cable. And that is going to wrap things up here in the UA Live Break Room for what we got going on for you guys in the 3 o'clock show. Yeah, sending him a photo of the damage sticker, that will always help, Bobby. Yeah, definitely send a photo. Any more details that you can send, my friend, we will definitely take care of that. Unfortunately, sometimes through shipping, sometimes through whatever the case might be, there might be some damage that might end up coming through. We will take care of that on our end as long as you talk to our guy, Dave. So for the final time, amazing, amazing show with Robbie, one of 2 here on the R&R show for our Friday edition. Again, 4 shows between yesterday and today. My weekend always gets started off with a better note, working with the guy to my left, Robbie. Hopefully you have a great weekend, my friend.
You too.
I know you will be back here quite a bit, but I'll actually be back here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Keep in mind, guys, Weekend Warrior, that may or may not be back. I might be teasing it a little bit. We're going to see. Starting tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock with myself and Chinmay for 9 and 12. And then Robbie, I'll be back here not until, because I was going to get ready to say my Sunday schedule, but I will not be here on Sunday. So I'm not going to be back here until probably Tuesday at 3 o'clock after Saturday. So looking forward to it, guys. Thank you so much for Robbie Lopez. This is Rob Hill. Josh and Common coming at you guys next.